Hey, everybody. How's
Yo,
it
yo,
going tonight?
yo.
Giants fam, Nimmer, what's good? Glad you could make it. Another edition of the Giants Man Cave. Brought to you by the Big Blue Crew. Hopefully, my camera's working here. I got a blank screen, but hopefully, y'all can see me. Should have our other two co hosts here shortly. Got Taj here. What's good, Taj?
What's good, everyone? What's good,
Fire,
Joe? What's
fire,
good, chat?
fire in the Joel. Yes. Oh, not much news again. Just just still a lot of debating. I see the people are starting to come around like hoping DJ does really good. It's good to see. Have somebody get a fair shake. I think people are starting to understand what he was the situation he was put into. Rick, you know what? I had a pretty good day. I'm not gonna lie. I got a few things done around the house. It was nice enough. I was actually able to go outside and throw some cornhole bags and visit with the neighbors a little bit. Nice and sunny. Tomorrow's supposed to be 77, but rain, so I took advantage of today. I hope your day was just as good as mine, and it was great. Wales, what's good?
Hmm. Looks like the Nets will move on. They will play the Celtics round one.
Ah,
Yeah, they
what's my
beat the
morning
Cavs.
routine? Um, the only routine I have in the morning is open my eyes. I never know what I'm going to wind up doing first thing in the morning. Sometimes I helping the wife. Sometimes I'm sitting here in front of the computer. Sometimes I'll just go veg out in the front room. Sometimes, it all depends. Hey, Kay, loved the stream earlier. Thank you very much for having me on. Make sure you go sub up to AK Eagles podcast, man. He does great Eagles content. He is an Eagles fan, but hell of a nice guy. He does a lot of interesting things. Andy L, what's good? And Miss Kayla, how you doing, my love? My lady? That's it, my lady.
Kayla.
Yes. So I didn't, just been real busy for me. What's good, Pat? Yeah, you're live, man. I saw you right there pop on.
What's going on, bro?
Yeah. Doing all right. Levance, great stream. Thank you, Wells.
AK.
Remember,
Mike
Lewis.
Nixon, what's
Lewis,
good?
okay. He's feeling a little better today. He might pop on here in a little bit. No problem, man. No problem.
Yeah, I had a fun
Remember,
time doing the stream with AK. It was pretty good.
right. Jared, what's good? Yeah, that was fun. Finally, nice to have something to talk about. We're sitting here struggling on this freaking show over here.
Man,
Yeah.
yeah. Uh Giants so far, man. Everybody's just waiting for the draft, man. It's getting close to the draft. Nobody's really trying to hear anything about what's going on. They're just waiting to see who do we get at 5 and 7, and then that's when the discussions are gonna turn up. And it's gonna be a fun time, man. I can't wait for draft season. I cannot wait. It's gonna be so much fun. Unfortunately, I'm gonna be a little bit late to the stream, your stream on the draft
Right.
on Saturday because I have to call the Shreveport Mavericks game.
Yep.
On Friday, and I have to call one on Saturday. But I'm definitely gonna be commenting in the chat.
Oh,
I'm gonna do my best to call the game and still look to see who we drafted so I can cheer. So
right.
it's gonna be a fun time that weekend, but definitely the first round be on my channel, and we're gonna have a party that night, man.
Pat gonna check his phone,
I don't know what it is, so I'm
and
going
then
to
he's gonna
say
get a
no.
notification talking about The Giants drafted Akeem Condon. He's gonna be like, oh shit, let's go.
Right.
Tudo! Salute Big Blue Crew. Drop by the office to pay our proper respects for all Giants fans around the world. Slap all stinky boys losers out of the door.
Right.
Right.
Forget about it.
Yeah.
Got to put that in.
Nemmer says rumors have leaked any Giants are going to draft Evan Neal. Plus, I'm going to MetLife Stadium to watch the draft. Oh, you're going to go to the fan?
Yeah, they're having a draft party at Giant Stadium.
Oh yeah, they are. Yeah.
Free to get into, free parking. I'll tell you what, that beats a medium Pepsi.
Right.
Yeah, you know. Damn, they
first
finally.
of all, Reek, I don't smoke nothing, so.
And I don't know what fronto leaf is, so I'm gonna say no as well.
Right.
Nah, I don't.
Love it, man. The chat, everybody's saying good evening to you all. Good evening to you all too, man. 15 viewers already.
What's going on, family?
Thank you so much for watching. Like, subscribe, ring that bell, get notified. Sub up to my guy, Big Pat.
Good, y'all.
His link is in the comments, and so is G Nation Lou, who is having a little bit of a cold right now, but he might pop on here in a little bit. Depends on how he's feeling. Remember, Jay Lay. What is good? One of our day ones. Well,
I'm gonna have to work on my Italian too, because I want to have a conversation with Tudo in Italian, man. That would be absolutely funny as shit.
Man, as long as he leaves it to like words like spaghetti and lasagna, I'm good. After the food, I can't say nothing in Italian.
And Tudo, did y'all have y'all game yet, Tudo? If you have played it, let us know what you did and how you did. But if not, man, I'm definitely praying for you guys to win.
Yeah, me too.
Jeff was good. Shout out to your Nets. They just moved on to play the Celtics in the first round.
Man, this chat is flying tonight. Ooh,
right.
I love it.
Reek, you need to tell me why Walker is better than Hutchinson.
Right.
What have you seen on film besides the height? What have you seen on film that he's way better than Hutchinson? Come, I'll join that debate if you could come. Tell me what facts to back up the why.
Man.
Back up why you say Walker is better than Hutchinson.
What's up, Jeffrey? Hey, you know what? I was just trying to download
Try to keep your business not out of the street.
Oh, Lou, you at least watching? If Lou's watching, I got something for him. Coach, what's good? Lou, just give me a sign that you're watching again right now. I want you to pay close attention to this screen. Oh, Christ, here we go. I got to wait for him to pop up. Yeah, I feel better, Lou. You got to say yes. Oh my God. Okay, I take that he's watching. Are you guys ready for this? I brought something out for Lou. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Pause, man. Just pause.
Wait a minute.
Joe, you got a pause screen?
Oh my goodness.
Joe.
Oh, dude, that's it. Pause, man. Just pause. Oh, I had to read that right there. That's fire. I don't care who you are. That's funny.
Yeah, it is.
I know he's Joel, I'm sick as a dog and I heard all over it. You're making me laugh. Damn you, man.
The difference between a 3-4 and a 4-3 is a 3-4, you have 3 defensive linemen, 2 ends, and a nose tackle. With a 4-3, you have 4 defensive linemen, 2 ends, and 2 defensive tackles. It's basically the difference. You have more linebackers on the field on a 3-4. You have less linebackers on the field on a 4-3.
Oh, man. I'm sorry. I had to make that up. I know I stole Pat's idea, but I was like, damn it, I need a pause button.
Man, we need everybody to come up with buttons and everything with the Big Blue Crew, man, so they can get the same thing on each channel, bro. That is dope. The pause button.
Oh,
Oh.
man. I figured that out. That's not that hard to do either.
It's
I could
not.
do it with motion too. So I could record myself doing stuff. I'll have to look for some good video clips of you and Lou. Like when I get Lou laughing really hard, or you and like just
I got something interesting we could talk about, and it's about Tudo. He says,
Ooh.
please everyone pray for our next upcoming game against the most ferocious rugby team. My father's their head coach, and pray for our victims. No remorse, all business. Tudo, explain to us how it's going to feel playing against your father's team, and he's the head coach of the team. And if you're the best player on your team, he knows you. You're his son. You're his
right.
seed.
Oh man.
Do you think that your dad is going to game plan for you personally? Do you think that he's going to send somebody to not take you out because you're his son? I hope he doesn't send anybody to take you
Right.
out, but somebody to nullify your talent because he knows everything about you, especially if you guys have a great relationship. Hopefully you guys do. I mean, he's a coach in rugby, you play rugby, you just happen not to play for his team. How, explain to us how the emotions that you're going to feel playing against your father, not physically, but it's going to be a chess match, it's going to be a mental match, right?
Well, I got an idea already.
I had an idea about that too, so we all might have a gulag button.
Okay.
So how would you feel? How does it feel getting ready to play against your father? Because that's Pops, man. He gave you your shit, all the muscles, all the speed, all the ferociousness. You got it from him. So I would love to. I wish you could come on the channel and tell us, but
I
if you
get
could
it.
tell us
Yeah.
in the chat, man, that'd be a damn good. I would love to have that conversation with you, bro.
Right.
Oh, tell your daughter happy birthday, Coach Ed.
Oh,
I
Coach Ed.
appreciate you checking in. While you're with your family. Like I said, family always first, bro. We definitely would
Right.
know if you couldn't be in here, man.
Right.
So,
And then Rick's going to
man.
answer your question.
Oh, he says, okay, this is the case, Pat. Walker
Yeah.
can stand up and walk. Hutchinson needs some dudes to help him. Walker can ride solo dolo and get a rack of sacks. Hutchinson is a fugazi for real. So Georgia had the best defensive line. Hold on, Joe. Georgia had the best defensive line in college football, and Walker only had 5 sacks or 4 sacks on the year. Hutchinson only played with Ojabo, and Ojabo really didn't do anything until he started playing with Hutchinson. And Hutchinson still got 13 sacks. Well, no, 16 sacks. Was it 16 sacks
Something.
and 96 quarterback pressures?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what do you mean Hutchinson can't stand by himself? And you do know Hutchinson played in the Big Ten, where a lot of your offensive linemen come from the Big Ten, sir. And Walker played on a star-studded defense. They got like 9 people that could be NFL players on that defense. You want me to name them? Lewis Seen, Trayvon Walker, Channing Tindall. Quay Walker, Anderson, like N'Kobe Dean. Like they got 3 first-round picks almost 4 first-round picks on that defense out there in Georgia. So if you want to bring that up, you're actually hurting Walker, bro.
Mm-hmm.
So come to me with facts. Don't come to me with that's not fact, bro. That doesn't even make any sense. Walker can stand up and walk. Hutchinson can stand up and walk, run, tackle. He can do the same thing. Come to me with fact. Tudo says, I promise my dad if he loses his job over this next game, I hire him to babysit my 2 young sons and third one on the way in Princeton, Jersey, where they're now. Okay. Yeah.
Yes.
They're starting to do that too, studios.
Yeah, Tudo is real. Yeah, that's what I'd like to know. Who you playing next? Well, it's his dad's team.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Tell him we said hi back.
Yes. Happy birthday.
Right.
Happy birthday to you. Damn good question, Pat. Damn good answer too. You hear what cornerbacks? Second round ramen. Oh no, pause.
Ooh, yeah, yeah.
That offensive lineman from Minnesota, I don't
Yeah.
agree with him in a second. I really don't. Not if you drafted him to be your right
Daniel
tackle.
Falele.
Not if you
Right.
drafted him to be your right tackle. I believe those guys have a long way to go. I'm just gonna be honest with you.
Nah.
What kind of Thanksgiving meals y'all be having?
Man,
Thanksgiving? Fun.
Thanksgiving in April?
Right. I'm thinking like May. It's like summer. I don't want, just got rid of snow. I don't need more. Uh, happy birthday. Yes. What a chat. Oh, man. I'm glad she's smiling, coach.
Right.
Brother Ed and his family. Yes.
Carl
Yes.
Ducal.
You can't spell Georgia without Trayvon
Well
Walker.
said.
Think, oh my
Oh,
God,
come on,
Rick.
man.
Rick's on the shrooms.
Right.
Better alone. We'll see. Miss yo, man. Sorry I missed your
PG-13.
I missed your
Respect
show,
that.
man. I got tied up and then I had to get some stuff done here real quick before I went
Ooh,
live and the national Hudson's that's a fact. Okay, Rick. Best brand would be to triple team cover me and leave lots of holes on his team, which we're prepared for. I'll be eating up his old line one by one and tearing them up, and he knows that because he trained me. So, yeah,
Right.
there we
Right.
go.
He knows you in and out. So he
Ah,
actually trained the monster that you are. So I'm quite sure
right.
he's gonna come up with a plan for you too, though. Just be prepared for it, bro. Don't get frustrated.
come on, Anthony.
Oh, he watched a little Greg Dulcich.
Yeah, that dude's
I'm telling you, man, that dude
yeah,
is
he's
nice.
nice.
That dude is
Okay.
He's
nice.
nice.
That dude is nice,
Why do
man.
people say pause after everything? I mean, well, it's the thing to pause, man. Just pause. See? Just the thing.
Greg Dolchis, man, that dude,
I like that button. I'm not gonna lie.
that dude's a real deal, man.
Would I take Sauce Gardner a 7 if he's there? I'd think about it.
I would definitely have to think about it. It just depends on who's there at 7.
Them are the
Right?
numbers with Kyle.
That's gonna be the big thing. Who's there? So, oh, caught up with the chat finally. Woohoo!
Right.
Is
He said my dinner was orange Gatorade.
oh, so you had Skip
Oh,
too, like me,
Southside.
huh? What'd you have for
Right.
dinner? Skip. What do you mean skip? I skipped it. Yeah.
Said, what's the best advice I ever got? Get right with the Most High and have an abundance of faith. Because no matter what you go through, He's putting you through it for a reason, and He built you to go through whatever you're going through. So you have abundance of faith, and you get yourself with the right with the Most High. No matter what you do, that no weapon formed against me shall prosper is very true, as long as you walk in the faith with the Most High. So that was the best advice I've ever gotten, and I've been on my journey to get right with the Most High ever since, and things have been working out for me as far as my dreams and everything coming true. And you can't want everything at once. Whatever you have to work hard for is going to be worth it. So I'm working hard, forming this Big Blue crew. I'm going to get the Big Blue crew network built. I'm calling semi-pro games. I've always wanted to call pro games. I've watched Mark Jackson and all of them call the NBA games. I'm like, man, I could really do that. And guess what? I'm calling semi-pro games. So I'm going to keep working hard. Maybe semi-pro turns to pro games. And then those pro games turn to NBA games. And by the time I'm 40, you may see me on ESPN or something calling up an NBA game. You never know. Hell, I would love to call a college game with Dick Vitale. That I've always dreamed about doing that since I was a little kid listening to him call. I said, man, that's exciting, bro. I love the way he calls games. So
Right.
as long as you walk in faith with the Most High, you can do anything that you want to do. You just have to be patient and you have to be willing to put in the work. And it's going to be hard and it's going to be tough. Sometimes you're going to feel like, damn, man, everything's against me, man. Why the hell am I keep doing this? But you got to know that everything that you have to work extremely hard for, you're going to appreciate it because you had to put in that work. Anything that comes to you super easy, a lot of the times you don't appreciate it and you lose it. But if you have to work extremely hard, like we work extremely hard, we go live every night for you guys. Well, we try to go live every night. We come with the questions and everything. Why do you think that we involve you guys, the chat, so much? We appreciate you guys, man.
Right.
You guys come in here, you give your opinions about everything, and we answer them because that's what we like to do. Banner that ESPN stuff or Undisputed, man. Me, Joe, and Luke can do a show like that at the snap of a finger.
Right.
We could do that anytime we wanted to. Anytime we wanted to. We just don't know the right people. But we do know each other and we do know the Most High, so we're going to be successful. No matter who tries to stop us, no matter what obstacles you put in our way, we're gonna preserve and we're gonna push through because we have abundance of faith, man, and we have real love for each other. Pause, but we do.
Hey,
we have real love for the chat.
Not afraid to admit it.
So that's the best advice I've ever gotten, man.
Man, how am I supposed to follow that with mine?
I don't know. I mean, he just asked me a question, man.
I mean, man, that was great.
I just had to be truthful and honest. That was the best information I never got.
I mean, because like mine's kind of funny, and it's like, how the hell am I supposed to give the best piece of advice I ever got after that? I'm kind of afraid to, but the best piece of advice I ever got. It affected my marriage in the beginning, because the best piece of advice I ever got always had me like picking my nose, and I never let woman on top if we were having sex.
What?
Well, I met my wife and I was always picking my nose. I'd never let her on top and have sex. And she's like, what the hell's wrong with you? So she takes me to a marriage counselor, and I told the marriage counselor the same thing. He's like, what the hell is going on with you? He goes, man, Kim, can you leave? I need to talk to Joel by himself. He gets me by himself. He says, what the hell were you told? I says, man, my father on my deathbed, he said, always keep your nose clean and never screw up. So guess what? I'm always keeping my nose clean and I never screw up. Okay. So if you want a good piece of advice, always keep your nose clean and never screw up. Best piece of advice I ever got.
So you made Taj leave.
Taj did leave, didn't he? I'm sure some other people left too, but hey, if you want good advice, right tackle. Hey, Tim, what's good? Oh, there, he's back now. Just had a constant motor. Oh, nice. I wish I got it. I never. Oh my God, am I like way behind? Be right back. Let me know when we can call and love to join. Yeah, I'm going to drop the link the minute I get caught up here. Have a positive mind. Yes, 11-6. Yes. Joel, please bring on Miz. I'm going to I am holy cow. I am so sorry, folks. NYG22, what's good? Talking to Kayla. Pat and Vital. Yes, heavyweight champion of the world. Woo! I'm calling it now. Roy Batika is going to be big time for the G-Men by next year, and that's the bottom line because the champ said so. Woo! Tell him, Pat. Tell him, Joel. Feel better, Lou. Yes. Yes. Matthew 6:32. Seek ye first the kingdom of God and all his righteousness, and all things shall be added unto you. Stop having me having to say that the condition I'm in, please. Shanghai, what's good? Hope you're having a great day, guys. Anything worth having is difficult to obtain, or else everyone would have it. You're absolutely right. It wouldn't be as precious.
Yep.
Yes. Preach, brother G. And there goes Joel. And Joel needs more than that, man. Yeah. Ian, what's good?
Hey, what's
We've
going
been
on,
doing
Ian? Glad to
great.
see you, bro.
Yeah, hope all is good and well with you and yours. Best advice I got is to always visualize your success and speak it into existence. That's another good one, too.
Mm-hmm.
Joel, what the hell am I talking about? How do I apply that to my life? You keep your nose clean and never screw up. So, wait, what the hell did he say? Yeah, here it comes. Kids start searching other YouTube channels.
Right.
I was recording a video. Oh boy, yeah. What's up, hey, Diella? Hey, it's all about best advice you ever got. I'm sorry, it's the best advice I ever got. You want me to lie? There's a lot of truth to that. Hey, I'm getting caught up. I was. No, it's not football season yet, Shin. Unfortunately,
Unfortunately, it's not.
God, I wish it was. That's weird, Joel. In my religion, they say arranged marriage. Well, there's yes,
It's actually
please.
there's a lot of positives to arranged marriages too, but
Yes.
that's a different subject.
Give it up for Kayla and the band. Yes. And it's doing the same. Thank you, Levance. Lou, 12 and 5, 11 and 6, close enough. I like 12 and 5 better. I really would. Kayla asking Lou how he's feeling. You think of all the Debo talk.
Man, that's just everybody wanting to get paid, man.
I'm not gonna knock the guy for wanting to get his bag of money.
Right.
All right, look at all these guys that got a bag of money.
And he deserves just as much, if not more, than those guys.
Right.
Because he is the 49ers, to be honest with you.
Look at how some of these guys, they get screwed. They get cut at the last year of the contract and they got $40 million coming to them. Or, look, you signed that contract, not me. But these guys are realizing I got to take advantage of right now. I can't wait. This isn't old football. This is a lot. You're costing yourself millions of dollars by not doing this stuff. Not just thousands or hundreds of thousands, millions. Life-changing money.
Yep. And he's still on his rookie contract, so he wants his money.
I'm funny, but the Lord needs to come back to you. Al! 16 and 1. And Jeffrey going out there. Ooh. $11 and 6. 9 and 8. Kayla, I've been way better, but thank you. I'm glad you're just sitting back watching. Hopefully having some good soup and broth and feeling better.
Mm-hmm. But man, that was a very good question, Reek every once in a while comes with a damn good question, man. That's why I love Reek. He be high most of the time, but when he's really serious, he comes up with some very good questions, man. The dude's a lot deeper than you think, man. He's just high.
He's high. Well, wait a minute. I am too, but I can't think like that. Damn. I mean, that's like Twilight Zone stuff. You never said if I was stuck with Rick or not. I still don't know if I'm stuck with him. He's on my channel. He's in my chat, so I guess I get stuck with Rick. Great. Thanks a lot, guys. Lou goes and catches COVID, so he doesn't have to deal with Rick. Okay, now I see how this is working. Poor Rick. I need to stop picking on him.
Right. Well, this is a good thing Diela said right here. He says, I don't know, man. Debo only been healthy from one full season. Now he did have a hell of a year, but you have to prove to me you can do it another year if you want that bag. Well, I'll tell you what, D'Ayla, usually you say very good thing, and this is a very good thing too. But I have to disagree with you just a tad bit on here because Deebo Samuel, when you think of the 49ers, who do you think about? As far as the offense.
Jimmy G, psych now.
Yeah, well, that's because of me here. But
Jimmy G.
When you really, if you're a regular person, and when you think about the 49ers, who do you think about?
Deebo.
And that's why I would want my money because he gets banged up so much because he has to take running plays. I mean, man, he does wildcat. He's a top receiver. Shit, he could be the top running back as well. So yeah, if I'm deep, ask for my money too. I'm not gonna lie to you. But hey, Joe, I'll be right back, Joe.
All right, Pat, no big deal. I got it.
See now, what Deebo Samuel does is, something that I kind of don't want Kadarius Toney to do. I really don't want to
he's good at it though, but he's got to build up some stuff.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks for the 24
He's
watching.
it,
Like, subscribe, ring that bell, get notified when we go live. We talk all sorts of football. The Giants are our true passion, but if you got a question that you want answered, drop it in the chat. As you can see, we answer all the questions. We try to make sure that everybody's important, and it's nice to be important, but it's important to be nice. Thought I'd add that in there a little bit. Jeffrey, what is good?
Joel, that was beautifully said, what you just said about a second ago.
Well, thank you.
And by the way, you still never answered my question from last week. How the hell did you get out of the gulag?
Hey, I'll never tell.
But you have to tell.
No, I don't, because if you all put me back into that, then I ain't freaking got to worry about it.
Did was it ever uncovered who actually put you in the gulag?
No, I don't know. I just had a bag thrown over my head one night, and that was it.
So it was an unidentified person that ended up putting you into the gulag, but we have no idea who it is.
Right.
Taj, was it you?
Yeah, Taj been quiet.
Taj, did you put Joel in the gulag?
Look for him to bring back the panel instead of doing wrong stuff, since Joel's been talking about cleaning the nose and screwing up all day. Hey, I tell you what, there ain't a lot of truth to that. Keep your nose clean and never screw up. It just depends on how you look at it. Honey Badger, what's good? Final thoughts for pick 5 and 7. Can't wait for draft night. There's a lot of that going on. Final thoughts on draft 5 and 7. Fix one side of the O-line. Fix one part of fix one side of the lines. I don't care if it's offense. I don't care if it's defense. If you go edge D lineman because you think they're worth it, grab them right now. If you think the 2 tackles are better, grab them right now. Don't go 1-1. Fix something. Give me something to cheer for. One side of the ball.
Agreed 100%. Just get the O-line fixed, and if you're able to, get the D-line fixed.
Well, so I mean, either or, man. I don't care what. Kamzat Shemev got Joel out of the gulag. Yeah, he might have. I can't. Jose, yes, Jimmy G should be traded to the Panthers. Yeah, well, there was talks of that, but it didn't. Darren, what's good? Glad you could make it.
How you doing, Darren? What's going on, Namar?
Man, thank you so much, Tudo. It's nice to know people do like our stuff and come back. And I love the family that we built here. This whole chat. It's great to see everyone saying hi to each other. And man, I'm so proud to be a part of this. Never thought I'd be sitting in this chair, but I figured.
Keep smashing that like button too in the chat if you guys haven't already. Please smash that like button, and if you haven't already, sub up to these 3 great content creators if you haven't already.
Oh, good numbers. Thank you.
Oh, Kenny
Hey.
Galladay was in the next game.
Jay was good.
Oh, y'all.
Draft pick number 7, total value contract 27 million. Tyreek Hill 30 million. Listen, okay, I brought up the idea on another stream. I'm going to shoot this out to you guys. I heard that McLaughlin or what the fuck's his name for Washington?
Terry McLaurin.
McLaurin wants out.
Yo, I just heard.
Hey,
that.
Tosh, don't spoil
Yeah.
my killer ears.
I love that background, by the way.
I saw
Jay.
you live. I saw you
Yeah.
live.
McLaurin wants
live,
out of
Jay.
Washington. How about if we give the football team Galladay and a 3rd round pick and we grab McLaurin or
I'd take that all day.
Huh?
Oh my god! I would
Oh
be
my
so
god,
happy.
DJ and
I'll take that
McLaurin,
all
they'd have a
day.
good combination.
Hey Jeffy, yeah, this is because of Lou. I ain't know how to do none of this. He dropped the gem on me on how to get the backgrounds, and so here we are.
Yeah,
Thanks,
That's
Lou.
a nice
Hope you feel-
background.
Yeah,
Nah,
hope
but
you feel
don't think
better,
I
Lou.
saw AK's live, Joe. Don't think I didn't see AK's
I
live.
saw you in there.
Uh-huh.
What's up, Wells?
Don't get me
Ben.
excited with that. Don't get me excited with that trade scenario, Taj and
Ben
Joel.
Savenko. Hopefully I said that right. What's good? Thank you for
I
being
would
here.
take that all day. Terry McLaurin would catch everything, whatever DJ
We'll
throws up.
Start. Who wants to start? He wants the record prediction for the Giants next season. What are y'all thinking?
Let me. When do y'all go first? Did y'all
Hey.
I guess I'll start it off.
Okay.
I'm gonna go my record prediction as you know what? I'm gonna be optimistic. I'm gonna go 8-9. I think the Giants will get 8 wins this year because I think they'll stay mostly healthy, and with the division being a little weaker this year, I think they're gonna win 8 games. That's if they stay healthy. That's the big question.
I agree. That's exactly what I was gonna say. I mean, I'm not gonna give these super high expectations. I mean, of course, we would love 11-6. I mean, who wouldn't? But you know, the first year, I feel like we got happy last year, and I'm not trying to repeat the same mistakes. You know, and I'm gonna approach this season like our staff has been approaching this season, and it's with optimistic caution. And so 8-9 is you get a second from that. 8-9.
That's what I was gonna go. I was gonna go 9-8 though, and try to stay on a little bit of positive. I think there might be a game that we can squeak out or win. Yeah, defensively, I'm thinking.
I'm jaded, Joel.
Yeah, I just there's something there, but that's what I'm looking at. I guess I'm looking more at I want a direction, I want a future, I want a face. I want to know what my team is. I want to know if we're going to be a passing team. I want to know if we're going to be a running team. I want to know if we're going to be a defensive-led team. You know, what's going to be our fear factor going up against the other 31 teams in the NFL? Because right now we're circled. Hey, yeah, the Giants. Okay, that's a win. All right, that's how the team is right now. But but I want teams to start going, oh, man, we got the Giants. Oh, boy, we're going to have to really plan for this one, aren't we, guys? Yeah, that's what I want right there. I want that direction.
Man,
Yeah,
17-0, man. F all that, man.
Jump on, Nimmer. Jump on.
I mean, that would be awesome, but
Well,
I'm dead ass serious. 17-0.
Oh, I know you're serious.
I didn't pay much attention. Yeah. He's going to New England for the 71st. God, I'd give up a pick to get him. 7. Giants related. Giants O-line room is getting crowded. I'm starting to think they may only be one O-lineman picked in this draft. That would be a right tackle. If I just said call him up. 9-8. Kayla says my predictions 8-9. Yeah, we're all about there. Lou, there's the Lou champ, Frank. Man, he's that cheerleader. I love Frank. 11-6 all day, baby. And I know Lou's been screaming into his phone. Somebody say 11-6. Damn it. All right, 11-6. I got you. Woo! Levance does well, ladies, like
Giants
I do. So much so I'm having a hard time keeping the Gators down. Woo! DJ ball out this year. Mark my words. Woo! Yeah, there we go. Thanks for the woos. Max Webster, 6-11, to be honest.
What's up, Max?
Well, you
It's
never
possible.
know. Right. Tuto with a Lou chant. 11-6. Forget about it. 9-8. Jonathan says 7-11. God, I hope not. I really do. Can't wait to watch Big Pat and NYG talk Giants football. Yo, yep, that's coming up.
Hey, so it's about to be booming for the draft, though. Well, whose channel are we gonna be on for the draft? Or have y'all got that figured out yet? Or
Oh, we got that figured out.
so where's it gonna be at? Where we going?
Hold on, where'd it go? There it is. The first day will be on Big Pat's channel, round 1, and then rounds 2 and 3 will be on my channel, and then rounds 4 through 7 will be on Lou's.
All right, cool.
That'll be the days of the draft, and then we'll just be doing our normal stuff leading up the week into the draft when it'll be more exciting, have more of an idea what's going on. I mean, the night before I ain't go to sleep for nothing, so
Yeah,
I know you were joking, Nimmer. Yeah, Frank, they should have. Woo! G-Man will go 11-6, like Lou the Guru says.
Nah,
Woo!
y'all can't lie though. I mean, like every Giants fan last offseason, was so excited because of the moves that we made with Galladay, Adoree Jackson, Tony in the draft, and all those guys. We was all talking that shit last offseason, thinking that we was gonna win the division. We thought that we was good enough to win the division.
Okay.
Last year.
Barkley and Tony get used right in the system and both have a huge season. That was Nimmer. The defense should be solid, plus the supposed weak schedule. Hey, you know what? If Eagles fans can cheer off what they did after, they beat up on a soft schedule, we can too. Damn it. People have to remember when it comes to some of these bargain basement offensive linemen we have signed that all 31 teams had a shot at these guys. This is true. We were the only team to jump the gun to sign them. I agree 100%, but I don't think they're going to just bring in bums that don't have a real chance like the guys we had last year.
Better.
So
see me better.
I can hear you, but I can't see you.
Yeah.
No, but we definitely.
That's love and respect to the heavyweight champ. Yeah.
That's
Eric, 11-6-1. Oh, we're gonna tie.
Did we ever had a tie?
We're gonna have a tie.
I'd
like to tie like the Ravens or something. That would be
great.
There, now we got you.
Now we.
Hey, what's going on?
What up, Jeffy?
What's going on, man?
What's going on, Nimmer? It was like starting up a lawnmower, huh?
Yup.
Ben wants to know if we think Xavier will have a good year. I think that
yes.
I think Wink Martindale is going to turn Xavier into an all-pro.
Oh my man! See, sorry. Go ahead.
No, I'm just thinking about how good he was with Graham, and it's like now he's really going to shine.
Yeah,
Wink Martindale better than Patrick Graham.
Oh, he's going to shine. I think he's the perfect piece. We got him next year too.
Yeah, man. I really don't want to get ahead of myself because last year I was talking about we're gonna have a top 5 defense and we're gonna do this and we're gonna do that.
But every Giants fan was talking their shit, man.
Right.
It's true.
Yes, and we will be calling it on Pat's channel, New Jersey Generals.
But I do think that they can and they should and they hopefully will. But I'm just I don't know, man. I don't want to be a Debbie Downer. Because hell yeah, we're gonna beat the fuck out of everybody that comes near us. But shit, let's start doing it first though.
you got guarded expectations, and that's fine to have.
The players have that mentality.
Right. Kayla wants to know what happens if you're working from home and you're in a meeting and then you see a bug in your room. What do I do?
Open a window.
Put you on a brief hold and then put you on hold and murder the bug.
Listen, the only way I'm going to scream is if I see a snake, okay? I can handle everything but freaking snakes. Don't ask me why. Never had a bad experience with one, but if I see a snake, I am screaming like a girl running down the hall.
Y'all want to know something funny? I'm not scared of spiders or snakes. Ants. Ants.
Oh, because of the little creepy crawlies.
Yeah, they're just little. They could fit into your nostrils and ears.
Right. Yeah. They're good
I
at clearing
hate
out earwax, so they crawl around, tickle at night.
Yeah, I hate it. When I was a little kid, my brother put sugar water on my face while I was sleeping, and when I woke up with sugar ants all over my face.
Oh man, that
Yeah. Screw ants. It's
right. The G Nation is like, in 2023, the first day will be on Lou's channel, and then the second day will be Pat, and then I'll be the third, then the follow. Yeah, we're gonna rotate. Stephen Bloom sure did. Shout out to the ladies. Oh yes, you gotta shout out the ladies.
Oh, we gonna win. We gonna beat
NYG just telling me that. Oh, okay. You're talking to. Yes, shout out to the chat, man. 22 still watching. Thank you so much. Like, subscribe, ring that bell.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, better O-line. Abraham Lucas at 36, not citing starters before training camp starts equals better O-line play in 2022. Yeah.
Hey, Abraham Lucas is decent too.
Right.
You can have him at right tackle starting.
Yep.
Ben Savenko wants to have our draft prediction.
What's going on, Ben? Hit that like and subscribe button for everybody, bro. First time seeing you in the chat. I don't know if he's been here before.
He's about the third question he's been asked, though. Got some good questions, at least. I mean, something we could talk about. Draft predictions. Man, it ain't gonna matter to me. It really won't.
Oh shit! Jay got a green screen now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, it's cool, huh?
Yeah, I like to see motivation, man. I like
yes.
it, bro. I can see you doing videos. Hey, look, do videos with that green screen right there.
Yeah.
Don't change it.
Yeah.
Do it with a jersey like that.
Yeah, I got like
videos. Yeah, do it just like that.
It got the old school feel to it.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Well, I've been thinking of some names too.
Really think about your name too, bro. Yeah. Come up with a name that you won't have to change in the future.
Yeah, I was thinking about calling it the Blitz with J-Lay.
I mean, you can call it the Giants way with J-Lay.
Yeah, I got that one on there too. I got a whole little fucking on my little notepad on my phone. Hold on. I got the ready break football talk. I got the kickback football chat and the Blitz with J-Lay.
Well, whatever you have, I got a name for a show for you.
Yeah.
I just forgot it.
It's called
Oh my God, this is bad. Yeah, I'm having that good of a day.
Give me a little light and shit too, so you can.
Oh, the replay with J-Lay. There you go.
That is actually
that's a pretty good one.
That's actually
Giants replay with J-Lay.
Yeah,
I like that.
Talk about the Giants, what they did during the week after the game. The Giant replay with J-Lay. Yeah.
Replay.
I don't care what y'all say. I am that damn good.
Hey, after the show, J-Lay. After the show, J-Lay, stay on for a second.
All right.
Draft predictions. I mean, I fix one side or the other of the line. I don't care which. Go to defense, go to offense. Whatever gives us the easiest to fix right now to give me a direction, somebody to root for.
Hey, is my screen lagging, you guys?
I'm not seeing it.
No.
Deception. Nope. What's good?
What's up, Deception?
Doja.
Maybe it's the StreamYard that's just acting up because mine's lagging a little bit.
Yeah. I got to close some of these windows.
Yeah. See, whales hate snakes too. Yeah, exactly.
I hate spiders.
Snakes are scared
Any
of the
kind of spiders.
I'm not going to lie. I'm terrified of a snake.
Me too. Me too. I will scream, yell.
What, you said snakes?
Just give me
I'll take a snake over a spider any day. I'll take a snake over a spider any day.
Only one part of a snake can bite you. And if you can see it,
win. The Yankees win, baby.
No. Oh. What is something the Giants do that would absolutely surprise you on draft night? Dave Gettleman
Malik
was actually
Willis.
making the Dave Gettleman was still making the
Yeah.
draft decisions.
Yeah.
What
Malik
absolutely
Willis.
surprised me?
It would surprise me if they didn't take an offensive lineman in the first 3 rounds.
Yep, that was surprising.
Yeah.
The first 3 rounds.
Because I mean, you can get one of the tackles in the first round. One of the 3 tackles are going to be there at 5 and 7, and then in the second round, if you don't, second round, if you don't get like if Zion is still there, or maybe even a Linderbaum, but he's going back up the draft chart. So, yeah, if they didn't get an offensive lineman, that's what would surprise me. Or if they only picked one, because NYG said something earlier about them only. You can see them only picking up one. If they only got one offensive lineman in this draft, that would surprise me.
You know, magic is always real when you have
Yep.
enough of those Irish spirits in you. You'll see stuff that you never thought you'd see before. It does happen. But you got to have them Irish spirits in you.
It's true.
Yeah. For those of you that are wondering, that's whiskey.
Yes, it is. Drink
I really
responsibly,
don't care.
ladies and gentlemen, and drink at the right age. I don't know where you're at or what state you're in. Drink responsibly.
Yeah.
Juke and
And
sip.
that's how you should end everyone last one of your streams.
Yep.
Yeah.
This has been the Kickback with J-Lang. Cheers.
Hey. Damn it. I can't show how I want to cheers. Damn
It's the
it.
replay with J-Lang.
Take
Cheers.
my shit away faster than.
Hey, I'm going to keep on practicing. By the end, I'm going to be, and this is Lang with Jay.
Now, don't get that sloppy.
Nah, I ain't.
This is Lay with Jay, and that's all I got to say.
Yeah, it's Lang with Jay. What do you say?
Right.
You lay, me lay, Jay lay. Hey, lay. Okay. Oh, lay.
That's all I said. I drink
Actually,
responsibly.
in YG, I wouldn't flip my shit if they picked them at 5 or 7 because obviously they have a plan for them if they do. I just don't think we're in a position to take them right now, but I'm not going to flip my shit. Just be honest with you. Mid said if they didn't get an offensive lineman, I won't have a TV. Well, damn,
Right.
man.
I think a
I
lot of
don't think
people
that's a
would be like that.
$1,700 mistake.
Yeah, it'd be
You
a
gotta
flat
go
screen
buy
going
another
out the
big
window.
screen. Right.
I got a backup TV sitting right here. A little flat screen where to sit. Just
I
in
mean,
case.
that's a question the panel could ask. What if they didn't take a lineman in the first couple of rounds? Like, how would you feel?
Trust the process. But then again, I've also said I don't care if they take 2 defensive linemen in the first 2 picks. So
Yeah.
I'm not going to be that upset because if one of those linebackers is there at the second, I got to wait and see who falls. Somebody's going to fall, man, that we're just not thinking about.
You might
Somebody.
see a first round pick that nobody thought about.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. The
Something.
dynamics of this draft, especially for our team, is so intricate. There's so many different ways that this shit can go that you don't even. We've been talking enough so that we've been doing this every weekday for months now. And even before I got on here, y'all been doing this before.
Oh, Steven, good night, man. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it.
Have a good night, Steven.
Gee, good night, Steven.
Yeah, I have TVs and computer monitors and
Here's my prediction. I
gotta lose.
have said it in the chat. I want Evan Neal, but I've been having an argument.
Yep.
Man,
You dropped out.
Gulag fan?
He logged himself.
I don't
Gulag
know,
got him
I didn't do that.
He committed cyber suicide. Oh, he's back.
Yeah.
He's back from the gulag for a short stint.
See,
He
that's
revived himself.
I
He
told
has
you.
risen. Never has risen.
Told you it wasn't that fun in there. Had to go and find out, though, didn't you? Just like a child, never listened.
Never went down there and said, oh.
Dad, I want to go to the gulag. I'm telling you. Oh, cry. Yeah, see, look at
Gulag,
look at he showed up, too.
He knows. He knows.
Yes. Even Wales knows.
Yeah.
Okay.
Would you guys be fine with Sauce Gardner then?
Sure.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah,
Let's go argue with the Jets to go grab Sauce Gardner.
Man, as long as he's not burnt toast and he really is sauce, I'm happy with that.
Right.
I just don't want burnt toast again. Nimmer wants Taylor wants to know how the gulag was.
To be honest with you, you can't be really mad about any draft pick that's sensible because you don't know what they're going to turn out to be.
Right.
As long as they don't draft somebody ignorant right there, like what was the guy, the right tackle everybody been talking about, but I think it's over there, Trevor Penning. Yeah, as long as they don't take like a Trevor Penning over Neal or somebody like.
Please don't take no Trevor Penning.
You really can't get too mad. Good night, Miz.
Have a good night, Miz. Thanks for letting me on your show tonight too, bro.
Yes, definitely getting close.
But yeah, I can't wait to this draft, man. It's gonna be so fun, bro.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, man, it's gonna be nice. I'm gonna buy a cigar for that night.
Man, I'll tell you what, I ain't going to turn the camera off, and I'm going to be eating in front of everybody. Yeah. Well, I'm going to have to turn the camera off every once in a while, but I'm going to be eating and drinking, and you're going to get the whole freaking kit and caboodle that night. That's on Pat's
I'm going to try that wing thing y'all was talking about on draft night. Have me some good wings that first round.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I'm doing.
Or have me a good plate of nachos or something. I gotta come up with something, man.
I'm doing both. I'm gonna go get some chicken wings, then I'm gonna go get some hamburger and sausage and season that up. Put that over my nachos with cheese and jalapenos and tomatoes and lettuce and.
Man, that sounds good as hell.
Black olives. I gotta have black olives.
Yeah,
that sounds good as hell.
Gulag. Go in the gulag now.
Maybe even throw on some.
So with your nachos, you use taco seasoning on your meat, right?
I do use taco seasoning, but I also use Tony Chachere's.
Yeah, it ain't some garlic and onions.
Same stuff. I mean, it all depends on what bite I'm looking for.
Do you chop up onions in your meat when you do nachos?
I try to use onions in everything that I cook with.
I mean, and then it depends on what kind of nachos I'm making. I can either make creamy, like Velveeta cheese kind of nachos, or it's like
the Campbell soup.
Yeah, or
Campbell soup,
or like a
Campbell cheese soup. Yeah.
With just like the shredded cheese on there.
Hold on.
What happened? Is he taking the order? Oh.
Pat, what kind of hot sauce would you go for with the wings? Are you gonna make it extra hot, or are you gonna go for something mild?
You gotta have
Louisiana. I would want to do Tabasco, but Tabasco's not really like a sauce. I would have to get a sauce recipe from Joel or Lou, and they'll tell me what to do, and I'll make it and see how it turns out.
I'll make some fresh salsa to put on there. My mama, she'll chop up some fresh tomatoes and cilantro and onions, and then like mash it together and make like a fresh salsa. That shit is put some jalapeno seeds in there and give it a little kick. Man.
You guys are killing me right now with all this food. Oh, God, you guys are killing me.
Right. I think I'm gonna make some nachos tomorrow night.
I'm just getting some pizza. Pizza for
so
draft
you just pour it in a pot and stir?
Oh, you get some cheddar cheese soup?
What I do is I'll take this, put it in the pot, add a half a cup of milk to make it a little bit creamy.
Mm-hmm.
And then just pour that over my meat, cheese, all over my nachos and everything. This is, how much is this? $1? That other shit's expensive.
Yeah.
I get Velveeta.
Yeah, the block of Velveeta, I get that. But my wife, she's super picky. She's not going to eat it.
Right. But
she's a little bit more privileged growing up than I was. So.
No, I love the cheese soup.
Wait, Joel, do you usually, when you cut your onions up, do you saute or do you cook them at all, or you just put them on raw?
It depends on what I want, how I feel like that night. You know, it's a
There's a whole bunch of different ways.
As you feel. You
can't
know.
go wrong with pizza, Levance. Can't go wrong
with
pizza.
Yeah. Real pizza, though, not like the fake stuff like Domino's or Pizza Hut or anything.
Yeah, make it.
Man, like, I got to learn how to make my own pizza, too, man. When Joe told me that, man, that's been on my mind the whole time on making my own damn pizza.
1 cup of yogurt, 1.5 cups of self-rising flour, knead it out, add a little bit of flour as you go so it doesn't get sticky, and then put it on a grease pan, let it rise for 15 minutes, spread it out, put your stuff on, bake it 450 degrees. Good pizza.
That sounds good.
Healthy pizza too.
Well, look, I get stoned and put too much on the damn pizza.
No, that crust. I make
Oh,
Mexican
put it
pizza
on the
with
pizza.
that.
You ever had collard greens on a pizza? You ever had some ham hocks on the pizza?
No, I ain't had no damn ham hocks on
No,
I'm
not
just
even.
saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
I've had spinach. I've had spinach on the pizza.
Yeah,
That's pretty damn good.
No, I was just joking about the
Sorry,
collard greens and the ham hocks.
Sorry, Kevin.
Big ziti's not bad in a pizza too. That's pretty good when you can throw a pasta on top of the pie.
I got a friend over in Ireland. He has sweet corn on his pizza.
That's not uncommon at all. People throwing corn on top of a pizza.
Carp bait. What, are you kidding me? But then again, I eat beans on toast too. So I guess I'm kind of.
Don't ever disrespect me putting Campbell's on wings. I think he was talking about the cheese sauce.
I was on the nachos.
The nachos, not the wings.
Yeah.
Not the wings.
No, not on the wings. This is for your nachos. That's good stuff. Cheddar cheese soup.
You just eat beans and toast?
Oh.
Yeah, he does. He does.
That is,
anyone
man.
here a vegan? I have an iron gateway deficiency in my tongue. So can't
struggle
have meat.
food.
That sucks, Caleb. But no,
Right.
No,
no, I'm not. I am a member of PETA.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. I live in
people
Texas.
eating tasty animals. But
I think it's against the law to be vegan in Texas. We eat too much barbecue and brisket.
Unless you're a jackrabbit, that's about the only
Well, maybe in
non-vegans that I know.
In Austin, there's some vegans in Austin.
Yes. See, I do too. I also like a good salad every once in a while. Look, eggplant parmesan is delicious. So I mean, there is vegan food I will eat, but as far as to be a vegan, no. But I do have a few recipes for.
I couldn't give away some ribs or some steak.
Oh.
I can't eat steak no more. No more porterhouse. No more ribeye. No more
chicken.
No more fucking chicken.
Can't do it.
Oh.
Right, but not do it.
Right.
And all the different ways you can make chicken. Oh,
yeah.
Fuck that. I'll be mad as hell.
Eat everything plant-based.
Mad.
I'll be mad as hell.
We're gonna wait and see what
chicken.
happens.
What is this? I messed around and got some plant-based chicken nuggets one time, thinking they were real chicken nuggets, and I was horribly disappointed.
We're sadly mistaken, sir.
How do people really out there eat
what
cow
is this,
liver
man?
raw?
This is like paper.
Now look,
What does it taste like?
Gorillas eat all meat. You know what I'm saying? And they big as hell. They strong.
monkeys will eat anything. They'll eat
they also
other monkeys.
Shit.
Yeah, they're cannibalistic. The Big Fridge wants to know, how do people out there eat cow liver raw and stuff like that? Listen, I ain't eating it raw, but I will have liver cooked. I love liver. Deer liver is one of my favorites. Cooked.
I can eat liver with a lot of gravy.
Oh, I love liver.
And it have to be with rice over gravy.
Yeah.
I think that's a very good source of iron, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
I think so, yeah.
Vegan food is gross. No, it's not. Not all of it.
No, it ain't bad. I just couldn't strictly eat it.
I'll eat the chicken, but I sure as hell ain't eating the lamb.
Yeah, I'm going. If I go to a steakhouse, I'm eating a steak.
Right.
Unless I'm medically issued, like I'm gonna die for eating this, then okay, you got to stop.
Man, I was the type of person. I go to a steakhouse, I'd order a hamburger.
No.
And everybody's like, dude, why are you ordering a hamburger? And it's like, because number one, I'm not cooking the steak. Number two, he's never going to get it the way I want it. Number three, how the hell can you screw up a hamburger?
That is true. That is
right.
true.
Oh, there's ways. There's ways they can screw up.
I'm sure, but I got a really safe chance with a hamburger. You know,
it is pretty hard to fuck up a burger.
I tell people I want it medium, and they're like, "Oh, medium as well." No, asshole, take it back.
It's a difference.
Right.
I think that
freaking raw on one side. No, moron.
the deception. I think they need to keep the salary cap the way it is right now.
Don't mess with salary.
Nah, don't mess it up.
No, I don't eat the hamburgers and stuff like that. That's vegan, but I will eat some food that is vegan.
What does it even taste like?
Okay.
Hey, isn't Kayla? This is a question for you. Isn't like those vegan like the burgers like when
Brother
they try to make it
Joel.
look like beef? It's beets. It's beets like just ground up and shit like that. I don't know. This is coming from a
Oh no, I have.
Is it tofu?
no. It can't be tofu. Tofu is just like a little spongy
All
looking
right,
thing.
I'm gonna highlight this next question, and everybody on the panel, pause, man. Just pause. Okay.
Oh, that is awesome.
I
That is awesome.
Kayla says my mouth is watering at the thought of meat right now. Not really much to do at barbecues.
Hey, that's not a pause. That's not a
People,
pause.
I said behave. People always have to accommodate for me at parties. There's no because I usually have a
Oh my
mixture.
god.
I have a mixture of friends, so I have a lot of different food stuffs at my venues and my places.
That was amazing. You actually have a pause button on your screen.
Oh, you like that, do ya?
That's the first time I saw it. That's freaking awesome. I love that.
Shit's all
I'm not sure if that was a
tomahawk.
pause,
Yes,
'cause
Kevin.
that's a woman, so
That was so cool.
That was your
Will
pause
allow
moment,
it.
Kayla.
yeah.
He was asking about it earlier. That's what it is. There you go.
Hey,
That was cool.
listen. All right. For once, I was the sensible one. Okay. I have too much respect for.
You're the one that made the button.
Listen.
Yeah.
Okay. I have too much respect for Miss Kayla. Okay.
Yes, Miss Kayla.
It's the person that's been stuck in the
Look,
gulag for
I'm not
how
gonna
God
say
knows how
anything.
long.
I'm more like this.
One coming up with the pause button and say,
Hey,
this stuff.
Jeffrey. Pause, man. Just pause.
That's as good as when Pat's got the buy slate button. I love that.
Right. Oh,
Hey man, this is fun with y'all, man. This is I get off of work and everything. I chill with my kids and check in with my daughter, check her homework and all that, and then to be able to come. All my friends that moved away, we all done got older, got married, and they done
right.
around. I get to chill with y'all. I don't. So this is dope. Cheers to y'all. And I'm not an alcoholic. I handle my fucking business, okay? I just like to have I just like to have a drink. All right.
I don't.
I probably look like an alcoholic on here. I'm not gonna lie. I'm sweating and shit. It's all bright. I am a productive part of society, ladies and gentlemen. Do not cast judgment upon me.
I'm not an alcoholic or shit, but I'm sweating like this, man. It's all good.
Give me a scripture, Lou, on not judging people.
Che, you are funny as hell, man. I love it when you're on the panel.
I'm not alcoholic, but I'm shiny and sweating.
Man, I'm sweating in these lights, bro. I need to turn this shit off, bro. I'm here sweating. Yeah, so tonight, you guys, I'm gonna fuck. It's not worth it. I'm gonna be skinny as hell.
It's like some stuff when Joel was talking about Rick.
Yeah.
Hey.
Forehead shot.
Pat's like, I don't want Rick. I don't want Rick.
I don't
around.
want Rick.
I don't want Rick.
I was giving Rick a hard time here a minute ago. I haven't seen him comment. I hope I didn't scare the kid off. I was just trying to joke around with him.
I see you, Wills. Yeah. Hey, the next one. I was watching the fight at my friend's house. I was answering Will's question. He said I could chill on, love it to the face. I was watching the fight at my friend's house or whatever, or I would have, but the next one I definitely am. That fight was good too. I caught the last two fights. I don't know who the dude was, but I know one of them got disqualified last time for kneeing another guy in the head when he had his knee on the ground or whatever. So it was like a redo. And oh boy was on his tail though. Kept on trying to choke him out and just kept him grappled up on the ground the whole time. I must probably sound like an idiot. I know how to street fight, not like MMA fight. So I don't really know all the terminology.
There he
was
is.
fucking him up though on the ground. I know that much.
Shit, I don't know all the terminologies either. I just make it fun.
Yeah, it was. I could see what he was doing because old boy, the Jan was his name. He was on the offense. The whole time he was just rushing him, trying to, take his face off. And old boy was slipping everything. He got caught a couple times, but the other dude, Sterling, he taking him to the ground and grappling him up, and then the whole round will be just him trying to put different submissions on him and punching him while he's on the ground. And it was a good fight, though. It was dope. I liked it. It would have been cool to hear what Lou and all them had to say about it. So go check
Guys,
out.
I got a question. Good. Yo.
What's up, Namar?
What's up?
I got a question. Can we? It's for you and Joel and everybody else. Can we put the Knicks head coach Tom Thibodeau in the gulag?
Hell, I think he's already there.
Yeah, I said this when they hired
I'm ready to put him in the gulag.
I said this when they hired him, man. His first year or two, he's going to be a coach of the year candidate because he's going to turn your team around with very good defense and very tough mentality. But he doesn't know how to take care of his players as far as minutes being played, man. And they tire out.
Derrick Rose.
Yeah, same thing with the Bulls, man. That defense was like terrific, but they eventually broke down. Look how
look what happened to Joakim Noah.
Yeah, look how Joakim Noah broke down.
Yeah.
That man don't know how to make adjustments, man. He don't know how to make good substitutions.
Yeah, and there's a reason
and
why
he's very stubborn. He doesn't like to change, so he's very stubborn.
He is,
and they can work out for the best for some years, but once they break down, it's a wrap.
There's a reason why he's bounced around the league from team to team.
Mm-hmm.
There's my other pause button. You like that one?
Man, Derrick Rose is still in his prime right now, man.
His knee injuries really messed him up.
And that's what they're calling. They're sending me to a gulag, which is worse than prison because a gulag's over in Russia.
Gulag is something serious, boy.
I don't even think you got out of the gulag. I think you're still broadcasting from the gulag.
Hey, it's cold here in the gulag, okay?
Right.
Thank you, Kevin.
He's like Bane.
Y'all are cold-hearted out here, man.
I'm here broadcasting from the gulag.
Listen, man, I get my hippie buddy after you guys, man.
Well, you know he's coming back.
Well, go ahead and talk, damn it.
I'm just reading Deception's question.
Oh.
No. He says, I think freeing up the QB money from the salary cap will free up cash for teams to bring in more talent to support quarterbacks and allow other positions to be paid more. That is true. But you also take the risk of super teams being formed in the NFL too.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't know what happens in the NBA to happen in the NFL.
I mean, the Rams. Look at the Rams.
Right. The one thing I love about the NFL is the parity aspect of the whole sport. Last thing you want to have is super teams being formed. It'll kill the whole reason for the NFL and the salary cap. Just don't change it.
These quarterback contracts are going up. There ain't never going to be a super team.
No.
You ain't going to ever see it.
You don't want to have it with you got a quarterback like Aaron Rodgers, and now all of a sudden he got Devontae Adams, DeAndre Hopkins, and Tyreek Hill. Like, that's almost unfair.
Can you imagine all those guys on the same team having fun trying to cover them?
Right. You're not. You're not covering them. Right. You got a single cover one of them.
I mean, we might even be seeing that. Well, I was going to say we could see that in Miami, but we know who the quarterback is over there, so might as well forget that. Unless he starts keeping throwing the ball 2-yard passes and hopes Hill and Waddle can take it to the house every single time he gets the passes to them.
Well,
so you know he can't throw deep.
I could throw the ball better than Tua.
You could.
We got video evidence of that one.
Yeah.
You can, Tosh. My boy got it.
Chris Greer, man, pick me up, man.
You're gonna see that.
Chris Greer, pick me up.
And the DB from the EP, what's good? He says, question for everyone on the panel. If we do decide to keep Bradbury, what are ways we can do that? Pat, you want to go first?
Yeah, if you want to keep Bradbury, you just restructure his contract to where you still get that money savings. Or having him on the team, you just push his contract back, and instead of next year, you being able to cut him with no cap, dead cap. You probably wouldn't be able to cut him the next year because his dead cap will rise up probably above what he's being paid on his contract. So, yeah, I mean that's the only way we'll be able to keep Bradbury on the team, unless we restructure someone like Leo, which everybody's against, and I think they're against it too. But you could restructure Leo, get about between 15 and 21 million this year if you wanted to. But whoever you restructure, you're pretty much saying that they're going to be on the team future for at least the next 2 years. So that's something Joe Shane and Dabo did not want to do. As you can see, the only restructure they did was Adoree Jackson. You can't count Riggs and Martinez as restructures because they took pay cuts.
Mm-hmm.
And so they came into here not wanted to do that because that's what we did the previous season. And that's how we got in cap purgatory this year. So they want to make sure they have the cap flexibility every year. So just in case they do see that one player that could take them over the top, a la Stephon Diggs, a la Von Miller, they're able to do that and still have good cap to sign other players. You know, you don't have to worry about signing your rookies every year because you got enough cap to sign your rookies every year.
Yeah.
So those are the only ways you can keep Bradbury. Either restructure him or restructure one of the bigger contracts like a Galladay, which I would totally be against because you don't know what Galladay is. I would do Leo because at least you know Leo has been consistent for us, no matter if you don't like him or not. He's consistently drawing double teams and triple teams every year. So we need to put the pieces around Leo to where he can get those 11 sacks again, like he got when Dalvin Tomlinson was here, where he had to be tripled and double teamed. So Leo will be the guy that I restructure if it's not Bradbury, to keep Bradbury on this team. If that makes any sense.
And then on the same topic, Kayla says, don't teams kind of cheat by offering a low base salary but higher in bonuses and incentives to get around the cap?
Yeah, they do.
That's not cheating. That's just the way to get around the cap.
Right.
That's how it is.
Playing the game.
That's not cheating.
Everyone gets to do it, so it's not really an advantage.
NYG says that go ahead.
Oh, sorry.
No, he says that NYG 22, you're not stating facts. That's just what you personally believe. The dude is from Liberty, a college where the talent level is so much less than what every other college option is facing. Hey, I'm saving all mine for Thursday, bro.
Right.
I mean, really, technically, he came from Auburn.
Giants, Jets, Rangers.
Then he transferred to Liberty.
New York City. Yes, it is. Just about.
What about the Mets? The Mets are not better than the Yankees right now. Just saying.
Yeah,
Don't sleep on the Mets.
And what about the?
As long as it took Leo to sign that deal, I don't see that man taking a restructure for anything. His feet were dug in that entire process. Well, the restructure would just turn his money into signing bonus. He still would get his money.
Yeah.
It's just that it would turn into signing bonus. It actually makes him more ironclad because next year he could be cut if he doesn't restructure.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, you don't want to lose Leo.
Guaranteed
nothing.
more money.
You're
probably itching for him to restructure him is what they're probably doing.
Oh, yeah.
So.
You don't want to lose a guy like that for nothing. Because he's like
Kevin says now that Logan Ryan is gone, I think they keep Bradbury this year. Got to restructure. It could be restructuring Bradbury, but I don't understand how they're willing to get rid of him and then restructure him.
They were willing to get rid of him because they felt they could get something back in return.
But
this staff isn't making no foolish moves. If it doesn't make sense.
And notice I said they don't want to restructure anybody. So instead of restructuring Bradbury to save that money, they would rather trade him and get something back in return and work with the people that they got on the roster already.
You either taking them or leaving them.
And he could still be traded sometime around the draft. So, I mean, it's possible Bradbury could still be on the move.
CD, what's good?
What's up, Freezy? Oh, no doubt. We're just waiting for the move to drop.
Baseball is boring. No offense, you're right. But when you're sitting at the game, it's a different atmosphere. I can watch a baseball game.
It's fun to play. Baseball's
fun to play.
Fun to play. fun to be there at, but on television,
yeah.
oh hell no.
On
Yeah.
TV, it's weak as hell.
And
Go
then
to
with
go to a
me-
ballpark on a sunny day.
Yeah.
You'll enjoy the hell out of it. It's one of the best
1 o'clock in
experiences.
July. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
The smell of the fresh cut grass and the dirt.
Facts, NYG. They'll never be better than Yankees.
No, we'll see about that. We'll see.
You got the next 100 years to find out.
Yeah.
There
Got the
you
richest
go.
owner, one of the richest owner in baseball, so anything's possible.
Yeah, we've seen them pre-bought teams before, my guy.
Yeah, but without a salary cap, he can go as high as he wants to get any player he wants if need be.
I'm trying to
Just
say
saying.
old tackle edge. I'm not going to be upset at that. Did someone say stats?
Yeah, Kayla's a pretty good stat
Right.
lady, man. She
I
comes up with
know.
some nice stuff.
She knows her stuff. She's very intelligent when it comes to stuff.
Exactly.
Hey, she's right. Frank's right. They always do it every year. They start out hot in April and May, and then they always fade away in June and July, and they can't recover at the end of the season.
Miss Kayla, our stats lady. I think she's.
Maybe Kayla and Jeff can collab during the season.
I know. Get something better than ESPN.
Right.
Cool room, remember?
Real people, real sports, real talk.
Real sports.
That's right.
Real talk.
Real jokes.
Who
Not a
remembers
real
that show
comedian.
back in the day? I think it was Tom Harlem, best damn sports show, period. Who
Yeah.
remembers that show?
Yeah,
That
it
show
was like,
used to be dope as hell.
on like
bro.
It
Spike
was.
TV or something like that.
Huh?
Was it like on Spike TV or
Oh
something?
God.
Yeah, it was
Cave.
on Spike
now-
TV.
Yeah.
And now back to Classified 3F with Joel, broadcasting from the Gulag.
Yeah.
Right.
Pause, man. Just pause. I love that button.
I'm gonna love that button all the time. Every time Slay comes on the panel, he tries to speak.
That damn
Pause.
button.
Pause.
Right. I didn't watch any Champions League football today. No, I did not.
Mm-mm.
No, I didn't. Jeffrey, I'd like to see a Subway series. At least it wasn't today, thank God. Prayers out to the people in New York City, man.
Yes.
Oh yeah, man.
That was
Absolutely.
horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was scary. I actually was
That was in train
into
station
a little bit.
all the way up in like 36.
No, I know we got a few fans that are from the city, and it's like, man, I'm just thinking of our subscribers, and it's just I was thinking about everybody, and hopefully everyone was okay. And
Yeah. I was just thinking about also talking with Big Blue in the Bronx too, since he usually takes the train over.
right,
Only reason
Where it
why I don't even
happened,
take
so-
the train as much.
Yeah, so thankfully he and his family are all right.
What's wrong with the train? Well, I mean, I'm in Texas, so I wouldn't know. But what's going on? I missed it.
shooter, active
Oh
shooter.
shit!
Nobody
Yeah, there was an active
died.
shooter this morning,
Nobody died, and there was an explosive device, but it didn't go off.
thankfully.
Oh,
Right?
Yep.
Yes.
Yep,
And the Nets are
that
playing a game
changed
in
my
Brooklyn tonight.
Yeah, I was in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Shit,
Frank.
there was flood, bro. There was floods
still-
everywhere at the train
did they
station.
catch the guy that
Yeah.
did it? Or?
I'm not
I've
sure.
identified him, but not
No.
catched him.
Yeah. I think he's still out at large. this afternoon.
He's just out running around or hiding.
Damn, Cuz got away.
Yeah, those
I
got
think so,
away.
Pat. Yeah, I think he did. I'm not sure if they were able to catch him yet.
Usually that story ends with, and then he shot himself. But
Right, or
Yeah, exactly.
how did his plan
Right.
not work if he's still at large? I don't understand that.
he sounds like a successful day in criminal activity. Doesn't sound like nothing. That's shit.
Right. Bullshit.
Guy threw a smoke bomb on the train and this started shooting it up. Okay, I thought I heard there was also an explosive device that didn't go off. I thought I read an article.
No, I think there was.
There
Yeah.
was gas.
Okay.
There
Yeah,
was
there
gas
was.
everywhere.
Yep, there
So
was.
there was no,
And Frank says he's still at large.
there
So
was no, like,
man, everyone be
it was
safe.
it wasn't like two people like in an altercation. It was just some guy that just felt like
Oh,
throwing.
good point, Wales, because this happened too.
Yes,
The
that's
lieutenant
true.
governor was arrested.
Excellent job
Mhm.
picking that up, Wales.
There was gas all
Kevin,
over
man.
the place.
Well, I'm not surprised by that.
And then nobody died too.
I'm glad your wife is safe, man.
I mean, I'm glad
not gonna lie.
nobody died, but I'm just saying.
I was thinking about everybody down in there. It's like, man, I don't know. I saw where 3 cameras weren't working, so
I mean, I'm sure they'll find out. I'm sure in a few days, we
Yeah.
at least hope that they'll be able to catch him.
hey, look, we like to talk about everything, especially in the world, and give our thoughts and prayers, and take 10 or 15 minutes to say thank you to the police that responded. Thank you to everybody that's working on this right now to make sure it's not going to happen again. It is part of life. It is part of our daily environments. We get this news all the time. And you know what? If somebody asks a question on, how do you prepare into that, there's how to prepare for if you're caught in an active shooter scenario. There's stuff out there you can study and learn up on because it's getting closer to home.
Mhm.
I hate saying it, but you know what? It's real life, NYG 22. And it's definitely something that people should not be caught unaware with this day and age.
Yeah.
And it doesn't have to be another race or another culture. These
right.
terrorists are everybody and anybody.
Mhm.
That's true.
You're absolutely right, Joel.
Crazy is crazy.
And if it's fake NYG 22, then I saw pictures of people with gunshot wounds bleeding on asphalt.
It ain't fake.
It's not fake.
No, it's not
It's
fake.
just-
Definitely not.
Then I'm sorry if
It
this
ain't
ain't your
fake.
cup of tea, but you know what? Even look at Kayla. Prayers, exactly. Why can't we?
Did anybody pass over? I mean, it's victims, I guess, from a traumatic experience. But did anybody get actually killed? I don't know.
I don't think anybody died.
Nobody did.
No.
It was 15, I think, that were wounded, but nobody was
I guess
actually.
okay.
Right.
People were hurt. People were hurt,
Yep.
and then, even if not, I
Look,
guess it would be traumatic for somebody.
People were hurt.
Where did Pat go?
Well, we lost Pat.
Damn, my partner in crime.
Oh no, he was sent to the gulag.
Yes.
No, no, Pat.
It's just like if people have a storm coming up, and I know I have people that are on the East Coast and the Carolinas and Virginia and everything. It's like, make sure you got batteries. Make sure you got this. Wasn't nobody an eyewitness? Well, you know what? People were shot.
To be truthful, prayers up to the
actually people shot.
Right.
prayers up that have been shot. Really sad. My cousin lives there. Prayers up to him. Shout out to him, and then I go to Montclair State on 66, and what NYG 22. Oh shit! What NYG 22 is saying is probably not. I understand what he's saying, but this actually happens every day at Montclair State. Somebody stole a car and they ran away with a gun, and I was like, and our police department is much more controlled over. They couldn't even catch him for a long time. So,
Sarkad, good to see you again. He says a shooting and then Biden signs a gun banning executive order. Weird. Yeah, I saw that too, but I don't want to talk about that part. I just wanted to. I just wanted to, give my thoughts to the people that were involved today. Like I said, the hospitals, the medical staff, the police officers, even the pedestrians, because I saw some tourniquets being held. So it's nice to see that, some people still willing to help their fellow man. That was great to see.
Mm-hmm.
I think those guys should be getting a medal or something to be distinguished by the NYPD.
Those guys are heroes.
Yeah.
They're the real heroes.
Those were armed. Well, yeah. I know Wales. Like I said, I don't want to talk about that. What? Man, Pat, man, you stay safe.
Oh, man.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Pat, stay safe immediately, bro.
Get in your damn basement.
Yeah, Pat,
man.
go to the basement or someplace. Shit.
Yeah, we had a tornado warning in Texas, and I know he's in Louisiana, And yeah, we just
Down
had a
south.
tornado come by us. It was just hailing real bad and real windy. But yeah, there was a tornado that touched down earlier.
It's
this
scary.
season.
It's scary as hell. I was at that when I was out in the Midwest
Yes.
visiting my mom when she was living there. It's scary being in that area because there's literally a tornado. You have to be on top of things all the time because there seems to be a tornado warning all the time around that
Yeah.
Texas, Missouri, Louisiana,
Yeah.
Kansas
This
area.
little-
It's scary.
This loud ass siren goes off in the fucking neighborhood. Like you know, this loud ass siren in the town goes off. It's just like in the movie, this fucking
Right.
thing.
Oh yeah.
Oh, shit.
That shit.
I was in a truck stop in Texas one time and had one touchdown a couple miles away.
And that's one of the scariest
Oh,
things.
man.
Tornadoes are scarier. I think they're more
Yeah.
scary than a hurricane. Tornadoes are just because they're so unpredictable. You don't know when it's going to happen, where they're going to touch down, how strong of a tornado it's going to be. I mean, it's just the most
Nobody knows.
horrific thing that you could
So
ever deal with.
My wife is from Tuscaloosa, Alabama, and she a few years ago, probably like 5-6 years ago, this tornado touched down and like just desecrated everything in the area. She was all real messed up and crying.
All right, let's have good thoughts and
Oh,
conversation
okay.
here.
Sorry, yeah.
Pat, he's watching
Pressure,
us. He
Pat.
doesn't need to. We're thinking of you, Pat. No
Yeah,
problem.
bless up, Pat. I mean,
So,
everything will be all right.
I am woke. Okay, I'm glad you're woke. I'm a realist.
I think everybody up here is
You know
awake.
what? I'm a realist. I have common sense. I can look at something, take it apart, and put it back together. I know enough that as I'm taking something apart, I take pictures of it each step before I take a piece off. That way I can go back through the freaking pictures and put it back together the way, even though I've never taken anything like that apart before. I use common sense and I use realism, especially if I can see it. But it's also just an opinion too on some things.
Well, that's just
So-
it too. Differing opinions with different people. There's
Right.
nothing wrong with that.
Right.
Yeah, but for 2022, that this is really like what Joel is saying is true because this is like you probably read something and stuff like that, and then
Listen.
you can break it down because it has happened. It has happened over Montclair, and once it happens.
Hey, listen.
I wouldn't
can
deny
survive-
it. I wouldn't deny it no
Right.
more. You're right, because I mean I've been around that area.
I
there
just
a
get
bunch of times,
scared.
and
I
it's-
just
Hey, I can handle if the electricity's
Yeah.
off for a month. I can survive. If I'm in a mall or a public area or something and there is an active shooter, I know what to do. I can keep my family safe. I can keep myself safe. I can keep myself nourished and fed. I don't have to
Deal with
worry
it more
about where I'm
safely.
going to get fresh water from in 3 or 4 days.
Mhm.
I know
We
where
had to
to
deal
go
with
get
them
it.
when we had Sandy. When Sandy was here about 11, 12 years ago,
Right,
we had no
So-
power when Sandy hit us.
right. You think about it. If I went without power for 30 days, a long time. Not talking just a week. I'm sitting here living in here with no power. None.
Think about some of those islands and countries that have to deal with it when they're getting
Trying
hit
to-
by hurricanes constantly. Sometimes they don't have power
Well-
for months.
Let's get it. All right.
What's up,
Okay,
Zion?
you know what? I just try to share a little bit of knowledge and I just try to remind people, be safe, make sure that you're prepared for emergencies. That's an emergency. If you're out with your wife and kids, you want to protect them and knowing what to do if you come across that situation. It's great knowledge. It doesn't, it's not hurting anybody to hear that.
Knowledge
It's
is
not
power.
something that why should I just stay with sports? Why can't I mix it up a little bit? I am classified 3F. I do family, football, fishing, fun. I do all sorts of stuff.
All-around talk.
I watch a lot of sports. I watch golf. I watch tennis. I watch highlight. I watch rugby. Yeah, thank you.
It's no problem at all when you could switch it up and you could have a real talk at times with a bunch of people you call your friends.
Right. And
Joe,
we just gotta communicate.
I don't
Go
want
ahead.
to. I don't want to intrude and all that other stuff. But I'm from Texas, so I mean, I'm not from Texas, but I've been here since I was 17 years old, and I've learned how to be a man.
Right.
Texas. And we have the way we think about situations like that and how
What
they
up,
should.
Dilla? What up, Killa?
You
Yeah,
do.
this
You
is your channel, so I'm not gonna give my opinion about all that and get into that because the way I feel about it is, off with them all. That are not doing the right things or that's trying to hurt other innocent people. You just need to be done with. There's no need. Fuck all that other shit and all that other. Oh well, they and making excuses. Unless you are mentally incapable of, somebody that's just fully functional and that's just crazy. They need to be dealt with accordingly. You want to kill people? Eye for an eye. That's all I gotta say. Eye for an eye.
Ourselves to Montreal, yo. Hey, Zion, what's good?
What's up, Zion?
Neighborhood.
What's up, Zion?
What's up, fam? Sorry I was muted. What's Gucci? How's everybody doing tonight?
What is Gucci?
What's good, Z?
Let's get it. Bless up to Fat. Stay safe, my man out there.
Yeah,
Grew up in
man.
Hawaii. We used to get these tropical storms coming,
Jesus.
hurricanes all the time. You know what I'm saying? So just stay safe, and you're in our prayers and thoughts automatically. Let's get it.
Hopefully it's staying away from you.
Completely.
Yeah, I don't know how to handle but my wife says that you're supposed to stay in the closet or in the doorway.
Yep.
A bathtub too.
Or in the bathtub, in the bathtub too.
Well, I wouldn't stay in one of the plastic bathtubs. I'm not gonna lie, but a doorway because
with
if
the
you know
glass
anything about construction, there's a board above that doorway that's about that freaking wide. It's called a header.
Yeah.
So you got that big ass board over your head. So if anything, the roof or whatever comes down, it's gonna have to hit them boards right there.
Yeah.
It's one of the most structural sounds places in your house.
But ain't nothing gonna happen to big old Pat, man. He gonna be all right. We gonna be doing these streams again.
Damn right.
Absolutely.
Hopefully he has power tomorrow.
He on his phone still, so they ain't.
Yeah, he's on his phone, but I gotta have my co-pilot with me. Damn it, my other one's grounded right now.
Hey, that's commitment.
Taj is your co-pilot right now.
That's commitment right there. My brother's fighting for his life in a tornado, and he's still coming at you live.
Right.
Yeah, no
Holding the
shit.
chat down. Let's get it.
Not only are we doing sports and talking about real life, we got a weatherman.
He's fighting. He's in the storm. He's in for real right now.
Right. Is he gonna be like that guy that blew across the screen?
Yeah, coming at you live.
Right. It's raining cats and dogs, and I just stepped in a poodle. Oh,
oh shit!
Oh, shit.
Thank you, Bob.
Yeah, thank you, Bob.
Actually, I once was stuck in a snowstorm at Montclair State, and I was told that I had to stay in Student Center because there was no buses that would go back up there because all the buses were shut down. And I was like, I don't feel that you guys are safe. I'm not staying in Student Center because I don't feel it's safe. They're like, no, you're staying here. I'm like, okay, where do I sleep? They're like, you're sleeping in Student Center. I'm like, what about if the employees leave? They're like, we're stuck here also.
Oh, that sucks.
Hey, I got
How long
stuck
were
in
you
a
stuck there
traffic
for?
jam.
I was stuck there for like I was stuck there like for 2 days at least.
It felt like a year.
Oh, man.
I was stuck in a traffic jam for a day and a half.
God, really?
Oh yeah,
happened?
that's serious.
Yeah.
I was stuck in it. Like one time, I'll let you go real
At
fast.
some point, you just got to get out and start walking, Joe.
One time I was stuck on the highway for 7 hours because I was young. I wasn't driving at the time, but we were stuck on the highway for 7 hours because this guy was on a bridge trying to commit suicide.
Oh man!
And they had the whole like ambulance
Fucking
there and like everything. Yeah, dude, it was nuts.
Sorry,
No, yeah. No. Shit, you not. People was yelling that though.
Suicide,
like people coming home from work, construction workers, like everybody, all these locals, they're just mad as hell. 7-Eleven was like up, like on the highway, and then had like it was on the H1, and then had like a hilltop, and then had a 7-Eleven up on the hilltop. So people was like going up that hill to use the bathroom at 7-Eleven and getting snacks and shit like that.
Oh, an actual traffic jam, Frank. An actual traffic jam.
In Oregon, we have earthquakes and mudslides.
I was stuck in the DMV for 12 hours. That's worse than what I went through.
That's worse. Yeah, that's worse than being stuck in traffic.
Yeah. You
No,
won.
they had-
You won.
Yeah.
You won.
That was a pretty good wreck going up 95. I think it was 95. Man, hazmat fatalities and it was a freak. I couldn't back up. I couldn't go forward, so stuck there.
So you was driving, Joel?
Yeah, it was when I was driving. Man, not gonna lie. Pat, Jesus, he's standing out there with his damn flip-flops, his umbrella, lawn chair, and a fruity drink. Going, hey, this shit's pretty cool. Really?
A lightning storm ain't nothing but God's light show.
Man, y'all are nuts. I deal with 3 foot of
It
snow
looks cool,
before I
though.
deal with
It looks
that.
cool, though. I know, Joel. I know
Yeah.
you know when you driving. Joel, you've ever been driving through like Oklahoma or Texas,
hell yeah.
or somewhere in the South, and you see like the full lightning bolt go to.
It's pretty
across the
cool.
sky? Yeah, it is pretty dope.
Man, listen.
Just keep those
okay,
damn
I came
tornadoes
over-
away.
I came over a knoll, okay, and lightning struck just as I came over that damn thing. And then as the light cleared, I had this whole ass field of red little eyeballs blinking at me. I thought I was seeing shit. Okay, then the lightning flashed again. It was a windmill farm.
Yeah.
Oh
Oh.
my God. Holy crap. I
The
mean, there's
lightning
miles of
strike one of the
flickering red
windmills.
No, it just hit.
Just the
Front
light.
of
Oh,
the
I
back,
get it,
like,
because
lit
the
up.
red lights are for the planes.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
like,
like
wait a
the
minute,
lights
where's
in
the
the sky.
airport? What the?
Yeah.
I'm on a road.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you also see it very common too when you see the lightning bolts strike the windmills and they catch on fire a lot. That actually happens very common.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Pat gonna put that storm in the gulag. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo,
Pat
Yeah.
out there like Lieutenant Dan. Come on, Storm. You
Yeah.
want to see that episode? Y'all seen that scene in Forrest Gump when he's yelling at the storm? That's Pat right now.
Oh yeah, he's riding the mast of the.
yeah. See, I know you know about it, Joe. These young guys probably don't know about it.
Yeah. Yeah. Or down I-10 in Arizona. Oh my God. I was lucky. I felt the wind starting to pick up. I'm like, oh, truck stop. I'm going to stop in here. Just as soon as I pulled in there, I heard they shut the road down. I was like, ha ha, I got a good parking spot. And 10 minutes later, it was full. Yeah. Pat's gangster smooth. Yeah, man. I mean, is this the best you got?
Yeah, there you go. I'm right here.
No, Kayla. Actually, I am not afraid of thunder. I am more afraid of lightning because lightning will kill you. Thunder is just a
It's just
sound.
it's just a sound.
Right.
Lightning-
Thunder is the reaction from the electricity hitting the ground.
Yeah, the explosion of it. Now, if you're under the lightning, that's the problem.
Because if I'm fishing and it's just thundering out, I'll fish. But the minute I start seeing electrical beams shooting out of the sky, my ass is going.
Ain't gonna stick around to see what happens.
I fished in thunderstorms and did pretty good, but
yeah, you'll turn. You see that lightning? It hits that tin boat. You'll turn into a fish stick real quick.
Oh my God!
I get that though. Some people like the noise of thunder.
Yeah,
Zach, that's an idea.
Do it, Joe.
That's an idea.
No,
such up your alley. That is such up your
Maybe
alley.
maybe I'll do it from the pool.
Oh,
Works better in a hot tub.
Oh,
I don't know about that one, Joe. I'll lie.
It'd be funny because all these
I'm not gonna watch.
all these young content creators, like all these gamers and stuff, they do hot tub streams all the time and stuff like that. So it'd be cool to see like Joel do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's trending, but like it'd be good. It'd be good. It fits his style too.
yeah.
Just don't and wear a speedo. I will not watch. Like
no.
Speedo.
At least you didn't suggest him to do a thong.
No.
Man, you guys are killing me. You're trying to put me in these cheap motels.
When he jumped off the boat,
Yeah,
Oh, man.
man, you guys are trying to put me in. Why are you putting me in a cheap motel, man? Thongs and G-strings, man. There's no ballroom, guys. Come on.
That's funny.
Y'all killing me.
No secrets here. We're classified, Joel.
There's no one in that bunk to store that junk.
Hey, wait a minute. Anybody? Hey, listen, okay? I did lose a lot of weight. I lost like 70 pounds. I went from 280, and I was last weighed at the doctor's. I was 213. But there's still elastic in Mr. Fantastic. Okay, not much sags, if you know what I mean.
There you go, Big Joe Swole.
That's right.
Joe Swole.
Yeah.
That's Joe Swole right there.
Joel is swole. Joel is swole.
Just Joe Swole. That's Joe Swole right there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like Joe Shane.
No, man.
That's funny.
You said that. I couldn't believe it. The power's out for a while. I'm like, damn.
No, Kayla, don't encourage him.
No,
Kayla, don't.
That's YouTube after dark.
Yeah. Well, it's after 11. Okay, kids are all in bed.
You gotta get YouTube Red for that.
We're talking West Coast. It's only 8:15. So West Coast, like 2:00 in the morning.
Where you at? It's only 8:15. Where you at?
I'm in Cali.
Oh, that's okay. That's right. I know it's 11. That's 11 on the East Coast. I'm 10 where I'm at. I'm in the South.
This one's for Wales. Pause, man. Just pause.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That was much needed.
It was much needed for that one.
That's a David pop. Joel, don't you ever bring your ass on here with no damn thong on.
No, please no.
Might already have it. You just don't know about it.
Oh my God, man.
Hey.
You gotta put a warning sign up on the thumbnail. You can't just have a regular. You can't just have you up there like. You know what I'm saying? You can't.
Man, you guys, y'all got it. You got it so wrong, man. Look, I've already got long hair. Okay,
hey,
so wearing a thong is not much different than having long hair, because long hair is a romantic power play. I'm in your bed, your car, your butt crack. You can't escape me. Okay, that's like wearing a thong.
SB Frank, son of Boba Frank. Let's get off the subject.
Yeah, after I heard butt cracks, that's it. I'm done.
Oh, really?
Please.
I got an announcement, actually. I'm just going to take over the stream. I'm sorry, Joel.
Oh, okay.
But Premium Takes got a new host full-time. Premium Takes is taking on Jeff. So it's going to be me, Jeff, Adam, and Mac full-time on Premium Takes. So make sure you guys tune in. Jeff brings amazing content, and by that, make sure you guys go subscribe to his channel and like this video and turn the notifications on for Joel and for everybody here. Thank you guys so much for watching and holding it down in the chat.
Damn, Zion, I knew I really liked you, bro. You're so cool.
High on life
you,
right now, man. I can't help it.
We're all in this
high on
together.
Oh, no.
Listen, all right, I'll stop smoking weed the minute life stops smoking me. Okay, just so that we all got
Married
that.
to Mary Jane, understand? Point blank. Period.
Yep. I would show y'all a little something, but this is PG-13 in here, so
PG-13.
Well, I mean, I don't want you to get,
Oh,
yeah.
Hey, you gotta have a little fun every now and then. I mean, my God, it's after 11. I mean, what's the harm? I mean, everybody's put their kids to bed that are watching. They had their family time. They want to relax a little bit. A little joke, a little story every now and then. Just keep your nose clean and never screw up. You'll be all right.
Facts.
No, I ain't gonna.
I see that. I see it too. Jay, I saw that.
Hey, man.
That was nice looking right there. I'm not gonna lie. Nothing. Huh? No. Wait, what you talking about? I got no clue. Yes. See,
I have no idea.
Me no know.
Yeah.
No idea.
Right.
I'll stay out of the gulag.
Zach says I ought to make a second channel. Man, listen, all right, Bangers and Mash is already hard enough to run.
Hey, y'all.
Okay?
Hey y'all, it was good chilling with y'all. I gotta check out. I got something I gotta do.
Yeah, I saw that. I
Yeah,
never
yeah.
noticed that, guy.
You
Oh,
have
we
a
know
good
you got
night.
something to do.
See y'all
Right.
next time.
All
See y'all
right.
Take it
Yeah.
easy, Jay.
Oh man,
Have a good night.
that's funny.
That's
Cannabis
good.
is
Sorry.
medicine.
That's absolutely
Barn rippers.
nothing much. Just
Love them or
cannabis
leave
talk.
them. I love them.
Yes, sir.
Wow, that was
It's good for
funny.
the health.
Nothing. You didn't miss anything.
Mhm.
We're all still here. Yeah. See?
Yeah, he knows.
Oh, minty fresh. Very earthy tones.
You know it's good. What's got that earthy feeling and taste to it.
Right. You got to have the
Look at the
earth
back.
tones. See? Zion's going to tell us and let us listen right now about them earthy
I'm
tones.
reading my mic. No, you guys are not
Yeah, I
listening.
know. He kept muting my mic.
Yeah, Zion actually mutes his mic.
Oh, man. What? I didn't know, yeah. I didn't know you had to mute your mic. Y'all bringing these new surprises in on me all the time. I'm an old man.
Hey man, you just pulled a surprise on us with that new pause button. So I mean,
Hey.
we got some surprises up your
You
sleeve
know,
too.
man, I'm sitting there and I'm like, man, we say it so much. Pat needs. I'm like, hell with Pat. I need a pause button. Something. I need something.
The hell, you do need a pause button.
I do have a pause button. And I was
Nah, every
very
time
good.
sometimes when you say a sentence, there's a pause coming right after it.
Hey, all right. I was very good earlier.
Yes, you are. You are
Yes,
surprisingly
damn it.
being
Oh,
very
man,
well
the
behaved
lines.
tonight.
Oh, the lines I had. Oh, that just wasn't fair.
Yeah, surprisingly, you're
Technology
being very
is.
well behaved. We're very proud of you.
Yeah, I'm sure you are.
Technology is very amazing.
It is.
Is it really amazing?
Next time, exhale.
Yeah. Sounds like it's really good, Zion.
Hey, Jeff, you and Rick said I look like Brett Kiesel. I heard that. Sounded smooth.
He does. He does.
He looks like, who's Brett Kiesel?
Remember the defensive lineman for the Pittsburgh Steelers years ago? He had the long red beard and the like a bigger dude, red hair.
Yeah.
Go Google Brett Kiesel, and then you could just look at that pic. He does look exactly like Brett Kiesel. I'm like the first thing when I forgot who said it, but when whoever it was mentioned that, I'm like, oh my god, like is that Wales or is that Brett Kiesel on the panel?
Zion Williamson. I'm wondering if Ben Simmons ever plays in the NBA again.
Don't get me started because I
Oh,
will go
come
off on a
on.
tangent about that dude. Did you see what he was wearing tonight? Did you see what he was wearing tonight?
Hey.
Is he trying to make himself look like an idiot?
Hey,
Oh shit!
someone got fleeced. That's all I'm going to say.
I'm gonna say it's time for RJ Barrett to go to the gulag.
That's the last guy you want to put in the gulag. He's one of the only good players on that team. He's probably one of the guys I would keep away from the gulag. Yeah, I like RJ. I like RJ Barrett. I think he's a good player. He just needs some help. I mean, he's got
I was
nobody
actually
on the
joking.
team. No, I know you were joking.
I'd like some watermelon right now. I'm not gonna lie.
But I would like. I don't know what was the shit. I can't remember the next player. RJ Barrett, the other guy.
Yeah.
Zion, did something happen to your eye?
Yeah, I got punched.
I was gonna say.
Yeah.
What did you say?
Nothing. I let him punch me.
You let somebody punch you in the eye?
Yeah, it was funny. It was a joke on. Yeah, it's I might as well fill you in then.
My friend Mario, Marlon Cheeto Vera.
That's funny. I've
I'll
been on
take
like
it.
3 streams since I had this, and this is the first time I'm gonna say it. So anyway, he's having a good time and she's talking shit as homies and shit. And basically, my homie was telling a high school story about a fight, and I told him like, yeah, you probably punched like a pussy. That's like basically what I said. And then he's like, oh, let me punch you. I'm like, dog, you wouldn't knock me out even if you tried. And then he's all like, all right, let me punch you. I'm like, nah, dude, you're not gonna punch me. Long story short,
he punched.
Didn't tell you. No. I said, fine,
okay.
go punch me. So he winded back, punched me. I went like that. I looked at him and I laughed. I told you punched like a pussy, so he punched me again. And I didn't move, and I took it again. I'm like, dog, you punched like a pussy, stop it. Then he punched me on the other side right here. And then by the third punch, I flexed on him like that. And he tripped. He tripped over himself. And I put my hands up. I'm like, dog, I'll fucking swing once and then I'll put you fucking up. I was mad. Said once he punched me. Realized I didn't want to go to jail that night. Seen the fear. So
Right.
wind it down. I took anger management classes. So I don't need to put myself in any situation I don't need to be in. And that's what I have to live in now, a black guy. But was that black guy? At least I didn't hurt someone that wasn't in his right mindset at the time.
Right.
And not gonna get into the substance, but all I'm gonna say is he was on something, and I wasn't, and I never did that in my life. I try to stay natural, try to stay who I believe. The gateways never opened for me. I'm a man of Pakalolo, sweet Pakalolo, and nothing less. And yeah, I was drinking most of the day, so I wasn't in the right mindset myself off the alcohol. With that being said, I have a black eye, and that's how it's. And now you have a wonderful story, and there you go. And you got the exclusive story. I didn't even talk about this on my channel, Joe. So this is exclusive. No secrets
See, look
here.
at that.
I'm classified with Joe. Lesson learned, guys. Don't have, sometimes you get drunk and you have an ego. I did that night, and obviously I'm gonna have to live with a black eye now, but shit.
The lesson of the day is to walk away before he throws the punch.
It is what it is, man. I grew up in Hawaii. You really know how we get down. I'm a man of peace, no negativity, man. I just try to live in a Zen den kind of household. Everything's Zen. So that's just the way I am, man. And I try to stay positive,
Right.
but that's how I got the black eyes. And exactly, no secrets here. Let's get it.
I like the hat.
Appreciate that. I wish they would. I should patch on the other championship.
I'm enlightened by that story, Zion. I just learned one thing: don't ever fuck with a Hawaiian.
Right.
Don't ever mess with them. You punch them in the eye, they're gonna give you that look and be like, and then they're gonna be scared. They're gonna back off. Be like, that's it. I'm done. Peace. Adios. You taking a few punches right to the face, dude.
It is what it is. Nothing to
That's
brag
crazy,
about
man.
or flex about.
No, not at all. But I mean, you just showed, you didn't back down at all. So
Look at Wales here. Should have single legged him.
Yeah, I know.
that's
I know.
true. Yeah.
I've been in a lot of situations in my life that the outcome wasn't too good. So I'm not gonna talk on that. All I'm gonna say is, gotta walk away.
I'm glad you're having a better day now.
Oh yeah. After I've never holding grudges. Holding grudges. I'm a man that used to keep a lot of stuff in. I learned to let go. At least I want every day I wake up, I'm thankful for being alive. And every day is a new day. I'm not, obviously we get affected. Obviously things affect our daily life. So I'm not going to sit here and say I have it all put together. I don't,
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I have a lot of things that's affecting me personally, but at the end of the day, I'm not going to bring that to the stream or bring that out. I'm just going to live positive. That's what I stand for.
Well, at least when it happened to you, you punched yourself. You got somebody punched you in the eye. I punched myself in the eye somehow and gave myself a black eye. I don't even know how I did it. I was just.
I'll tell you. I will tell you.
I'm gonna get some water,
how you
but
did it.
I'm hearing this. I love this.
I'll tell you exactly how you did it. Okay. Do you
Tell
have
me.
the covers like around your neck? Do you like sleeping with like?
Yes, I do.
You grabbed the blanket, your hand slipped, and you socked yourself right in the freaking eyeball.
You're absolutely right. I did that. I didn't even mean to do it. I tried to grab the blanket and pang right in my eye. And I wake up with a shiner on my eye. My girlfriend calls me up a couple of days ago and she's looking at me like, why is your eye all black? And like, I punched myself in the eye. It's like, how did you do that? I was adjusting my blankie.
Right. I've done it before, like having long hair now. I'm always grabbing my hair instead of the pillow. It's like, some bitch.
It hurts.
It does.
It sucks when you punch yourself in the eye.
I was in a different situation than Zion, but I was in a family class.
You're welcome, Zion.
I was in a family class, and I was in a group, and my computer was about to die, and this girl kept saying, hurry up, put your laptop on the charger. I'm like, I can take my time. She's like, no, the project is due. And I was like, how about we work together? She's like, no, I'm putting all the work in. But she was really nice. She's like, hurry up, your laptop. She's like, did your laptop die? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, I'm going to go get my charger from the bag. It's up front. And she's like, hurry up right now before. I was like, she said it like in a nice tone. And I was like, what? I was like, I don't do this. It was weird because she kept saying hurry up, and then she looked at me like with a smile. I'm like, I don't do this.
That's what I'm talking about.
Well, at least somebody's talking. I zoned out for a minute. I apologize. Life is good.
No problem, Joel.
Life is like really good right now.
He's feeling happy.
Yeah. Zion's mic is
Because
muted.
Joel is feeling
Oh,
again.
okay.
There
Thank
you go.
Sorry, I was trying to break the silence.
I was waking up for that one.
Yeah, sorry.
I
about
could tell
that.
he was trying to talk and
I was talking into an empty muted mic.
right.
I mean, and it happened to me just like a couple of weeks after I broke my ankle, and how I pulled that one off. I was coming out of my brother's house, and then I actually slipped and missed the step, and all of a sudden I just see my ankle just twist completely horizontal, and I just fell right to the ground, and I knew it. I'm like, oh no, my ankle's done. And I just got home, and my entire foot was swelled up, right by the toes was swelled up and everything. And it was like that for at least 2 to 3 weeks, right when I literally got to my mom's house back like a few days after Thanksgiving. So I had a broken foot for the first time in my life. For at least the first couple of weeks. It sucks.
This is what we have delegated to. We're talking about broken foot and punched in the eyes. And so much for football talk. I'm so sorry, folks. Man, if you got a question about football, drop it down in the comments.
Talk about
JDW,
football.
what's good?
Nice. Wow.
Good
to see you back in your JDW.
Yeah.
Been a while since we've seen you in the stream.
You've been busy, man. You've been doing this channel. Good to see. Been active. Keeping motivated.
I'm trying to think of there's really nothing to talk about with the football. It's a tough with because there's really nothing to really talk about with the football because it's just in that dead period before the draft. So it's just like you're trying to grasp at straws, but at the same time, you don't want to force any content.
Oh.
It's really a difficult situation because I mean, at one point, like how much can we talk about mock drafts and like 5th and 7th pick and
Frank,
stuff?
thank you for being here, man. Sorry we didn't have a great chat night, but appreciate you being here.
Thank you, Frank.
It's just hard right now as a content creator.
It is.
Yeah. Yeah, he got it good, didn't he?
He did. He got a nice little shiner underneath his left eye.
Yeah, we talked about the line, the draft. I mean, there's the video that came out about DJ, but we broke that down too.
Did you guys hear the video of the new lineman that we signed, the Nigerian offensive lineman? He just dropped a video on Giants.com today. It was actually pretty cool to hear him speak today.
See that. How'd he look in it?
Oh, he looks great. I mean, he does look a little bit small. I mean, he's a big guy, but like in terms of weight, he does look a little small, but he's very well spoken.
Okay.
Very nice guy. And I mean, I hope to see the guy succeed. I mean, I really would.
Well, sure.
It could be a type of guy that we could put on this roster that maybe we can get the most out of him. I mean, he's got a big frame. He could fit in, like Pat was mentioning earlier, a guy that we could, see what test his skill set out there, see how he does in training camp and preseason. And maybe he could be a guy you either stash on the practice squad for at least a season or two. And then you could see what he is, like a Sandro Platzgummer or something. So.
That's funny. You have to just rewind, G Nation. I just said it a moment ago. I'm sorry, bro. What's up, man?
So who wins the Super Bowl? I'm going to say someone in the AFC.
Nope.
You know what? I'm going to go out of bounds with this. I'm going to say the Raiders. I like the Raiders a lot going into this season. I am going to be on that Raider bandwagon this whole season. I think they've drastically improved that team with Adams and with Chandler Jones.
I think it's got to go through Buffalo this year. I just got a feeling.
I think Buffalo's going to struggle this year.
No, not with what they did. And they got a draft coming up. It's going to be real interesting. Talking food. Yeah, we got to get that going. Yeah,
we can talk about it anytime.
I'm going to go out on that one. I'm going to go out on a limb, and I'm going to say a sleeper for not the Super Bowl, but for the AFC Championship game. A sleeper, I'm going to say Denver.
Kayla says the Chargers.
I'm going to say Denver.
The thing is, a lot of those AFC West teams, I mean, they're going to beat up on each other all season, so it might make it a little bit. It could maybe have one of those teams not make it as far because they're going to be beating down each other the whole time with how competitive that division is going to be. So you could see a Buffalo or maybe even somebody from that. Like the Bengals could go back again. The Bengals are still a very talented team and probably got better with the offensive line additions they made. So you can't sleep on the Bengals. The Ravens are getting some players back in the running back position, so they could be there as well. So, I mean, there are other teams that could surprise. And obviously, like you guys mentioned, the Bills. The Bills are still a very good team.
Right.
And, you know, after what happened to them this past season, you know they're going to be coming into this season primed and ready to go on a run. And they just got Von Miller.
Yeah, I'm going to try to get one out next week, Wales. It's starting to get nice here. So 77 tomorrow, but 40% chance of rain.
I'm going to the beach.
I don't think the Jets will make it. The Jets have a really low chance of doing anything. I will also say that they're not going to make it to the playoffs also.
Trout, salmon, carp, bass. Yep, all those crappies.
4-13 again.
The Jets are, I get it. The Jets got a lot of players and they're making a lot of good moves. But I just think
who the hell did the Jets get?
The AFC is a stacked conference, and I don't think they're gonna make the playoffs.
I think Zion. I think they're gonna go 4-13 again, and Robert Saleh will be fired.
No, they're not gonna fire Saleh that early.
I think I can see them winning at least 7.
I'll tell you what, they're only going to win 4
I'm at least at most
games.
7. I'm sorry, at most 7.
Salah's going to stay, but they're going to fire the GM.
Yeah, I agree with you, Joel. I don't see it because they still have a lot of holes on that team. They don't have a legit pass rusher right now. The offensive line is still a big question. I mean, what is Zach Wilson? Does anybody really know what this guy is going in his second season? I mean, he's a question mark. The receiver position, I mean, Elijah Moore's got a lot of talent, but he's had some injury issues. Corey Davis, he's not number one. They gave him big money, but he's not a number one receiver. They got some decent running backs, and their defense, I mean, God, they have no secondary. You want to talk about a team that's going to be hard-pressed to, like, they should really go into this draft and improve that secondary? It's the New York Jets because they got nothing in that secondary. And even their defense as a whole. Their defense as a whole doesn't really have a lot of pieces, too. There are a bunch of guys that are unproven or banged up. So, I don't see the Jets doing that much this year. Maybe a year or two after, but not in 2022.
Well, Big Fridge, here's the thing. The Jets were trying to get free agents to come in, but nobody would come in.
Gonna play with the Jets.
Nobody wants to play. There was a big, huge article about it the other day.
Mm-hmm.
You can have money, but if nobody wants to come because of your quarterback or the team or what, you're going to have to build nothing but through the draft. You don't have any free
Joel,
agents.
is it because of the GM?
I have no idea. I just said the free agents don't want to go play for the Jets.
Diola is right. I do like the 2 tight ends. They got Conklin and Uzama, so that's going to help their team. But, I mean, their wide receiver position is still a major question mark. And the offensive line, what is Becton? What is Mekhi Becton going in his 3rd year? I mean, all we know about the guy is he's an injury-prone guy who's been overweight this whole time, and he's had some differences with the staff. So, I mean, what is he going to be? Is George Fant going to be able to back up his good season last year? I mean, I think they'll be okay at the guard position with Laken Tomlinson and Elijah Vera Tucker, but I mean, their offensive line's still a question. Their defense really doesn't have anybody on that defense you could say is a difference-making player. You're going to say Mosley? He's been banged up. You're going to say Quinton Williams?
Yeah,
he's all right.
Williams. He's legit. Quinton Williams legit.
He's good. I don't think he's a top-tier guy, but he's a good defensive tackle. And then Carl Lawson's coming off a torn Achilles. And they signed him to big money. So, I mean, the Jets, they need help. They still need a lot of help on that team. And, I mean, if anybody could benefit for possible trade down scenario in this upcoming draft, it's the Jets because they need a lot of pieces for that team to fill in.
Le'Veon Bell didn't even work out. That's the worst part.
Yeah, that was a big-time miss for them on that signing.
That was huge. That really screwed them.
I mean, we
owed them all that money.
I mean, we complain about the Jets, the Giants having a lot of issues. I mean, look at the Jets. The Jets have a ton of holes in that team that they need to fill. So, I mean,
speaking of issues, did you guys hear about the Commanders situation? Did you guys
Oh
already
my
talk about that?
Yes.
I don't even know how Daniel
Nope.
Snyder still has the control of that team. I don't
Yeah,
know.
how is he still the owner?
That's crazy, yeah.
Joel, do you
That's
care to
nuts.
share about this one?
Yeah, we don't
Hey.
have to share it live. If you don't
Hey,
wanna,
we
but-
might be dysfunctional, but we're not delusional, okay?
Oh, you're right. Yeah.
That's funny.
I mean, that's just. It's like you really
Look.
don't even know what to say.
Like I said
What
in
an
the
idiot,
chat,
huh?
the Texans should be sold. The
Mhm.
Dolphins should be sold.
Mhm.
You know, the
Commanders
football team should be
definitely
sold.
sold.
And then Denver is for sale.
Yeah.
So if you really think about everything that's gone on in the NFL here over the last whatever year, and this is when everything's really starting to finally come out. I mean, we find out how delusional that we are as a franchise. You know, now Snyder's doing every day. It's something new. It's something new. It's something new with him.
Yeah.
The Dolphins are accused of tanking. Look, I'll give you $100,000 a week if you lose. Really? You know, and then with everything going on with Deshaun Watson down there with the Texans, you know, with that owner,
Mhm.
you're looking at 4 teams that should be on the market right now. You know, and that's very surprising because we go years without any team being looked at by any market or, you know, being bought out.
It wasn't that long ago that the Carolina Panthers were bought out too.
Right.
Yep.
So I mean, yeah, I agree with you 100%, Joel. I mean, those 4 franchises right there should be up for sale right now, ASAP. I mean, I know, yeah, like you said, Denver's up for sale right now, but those other 3 franchises should be up for sale. Those owners should be losing their teams after what's happened and the allegations coming out of from the NFL these past year or so. So, I mean, it's who knows what's going to come out next. I mean, at this point, just don't be surprised if more stuff keeps coming out about Snyder and,
I'll
and
call
maybe
you. I'll
even
call
some
you
other
later
owners.
and tell you, bro. Because I told the story earlier in the stream, so I'll call you later and tell you. Continue, Jeff. I'm sorry.
I was just saying, like, who knows what's going to come out next in terms of allegations against Snyder, and maybe it's against somebody else. We really don't know. I mean,
And
it's
21 watching, hit that like, subscribe, ring that bell. Appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Got my 2
I
co-hosts
do
are
think
here. One has
Miami-
a tornado. The other one, he's not feeling good, but we do a lot of work with Big Pet Sports Talk and G Nation. Lou, their links are in the description. If you could hit those guys up too. We're always doing stuff like this, having a panel with guests and talking football, sports, life events. So like, subscribe. I sure would appreciate it. Sorry for interrupting.
No, you're
No
good.
problem.
Yeah, just smash that like button, sub up to
Yes.
Classified 3F with Joel, Big Pat Sports
Absolutely.
Talk, and G Nation Inside Sports,
Yes, sir.
as well as Zion Zenith and MYG Jeffy T32.
And if you got a question, man, drop her in the chat. We look at, you can see I answer everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Anything and everything, we'll
You're
take any
right.
questions and
No
we'll answer
secrets
the
here.
best way we
Needs-
can.
Need some prayers? Drop it in there. You know, you got a question about football, any team, drop it in there. We'll talk about it. You know, we're not shy. We're just a bunch of sports nuts. Hey, we
Maybe
can get
talk
on
about
screen.
what teams you guys think are going to surprise this upcoming season and what teams you think are going to take steps back. You know, your predictions of surprise teams in 2022 and teams you think are going to take steps back. Because that's always going to be a topic. Like, who's going to be that team that's going to come out of nowhere this year to just surprise everybody in the NFL, and then that team you thought was going to have a great season, and then they end up just going 4-11 or 5-12. So, that kind of stuff. Like,
I try to be.
thank you, Kayla.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
He is a nut, but not an acorn.
Watch out for Miami. Dude, I just
Jalen Waddle. They don't
Miami
believe in
with the
Tua.
Bills and New England in that division. It's going to be hard.
Not to cut you guys off. Do you guys believe in Tua?
No,
Yeah.
I don't.
Nope.
Okay, I just didn't want
Definitely.
to. Yeah.
Don't sleep on the
Thank
Pats.
you,
Wills.
Wells.
Thank you, Wills.
Don't
Thank you.
sleep on the Pats.
Make sure you hit them links right there and sub these guys up.
Thank you, Wales. Don't sleep on that Patriots team. I think if they get a number one receiver, that Pats team can still make noise.
I like that, Jeff. I do like that.
Well, let's look at that division right there. You got the Bills, the Patriots, the Jets, and the Dolphins. Who there besides the Bills would scare you?
Patriots.
I mean, scare you.
The Patriots. Just because Bill Belichick, I still have respect for the guy.
I mean, I got respect for Belichick, but do you think the Bills are going to split or sweep?
I think the Bills will split them.
Split?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, can they replace some of the players that they lost? I mean,
Yeah,
I believe Dante Hightower's a free agent. They just lost J.C. Jackson, their number one corner.
I mean,
they just traded Shaq Mason, their offensive guard. So
you got 7 spots in the AFC right now. Let's look at that division. I think the only one that gets into the playoffs is the division winner out of that.
Yeah, that's
out of that. I think the Bills are the only ones that are going to make the playoffs out of that division. So then, if we look at the next division, what is that? The Browns and the Ravens.
But see, real fast before we move divisions, I can see it playing out somehow where the AFC got a lot tougher.
That's how I'm.
And like I could see if 2 teams come out of that division, the Patriots being the second team, breaking a tiebreaker.
Because if we go to the next division, the Browns,
Bengals, Steelers, Ravens.
Now that my internet's back, thank you. So you got the Cleveland, the Ravens,
Steelers,
the Steelers,
and Bengals.
Steelers and Bengals. So who out of there? I mean, the Bengals are Super Bowl team.
I think the Bengals. I don't think they fall off that much. I think they actually improve with that, and I'll have the Bengals winning that division.
Yeah, okay, but who is there? Another team there that would make the playoffs?
Ravens. I think the Ravens are going to make the playoffs too.
Yeah, maybe the Ravens.
Now, we've only done 2 divisions. You've got 4 teams in the playoffs right now.
Right now, we got 3 teams. We didn't count the Patriots in yet.
Okay. I thought somebody said the Patriots. All right, so just the Bills. All right, so we got 3 teams.
Mm-hmm.
So what's the next division?
The Colts, the Titans, the Jaguars, and the Texans.
I picked the Colts.
All right, yeah. Only one team's going to make it from that division, right?
Titans. I think it's still the Titans.
So Titans too.
That's 4. Okay, and then we come to the last division, the Chiefs.
Chiefs, Broncos, Raiders, and Chargers.
So 3 of them teams are going to make the playoffs.
Nah, I'll go Chiefs, Broncos, Chargers. Yeah, 3 because
3 of those teams are going to be in the playoffs this year.
Yeah, because Denver's looking strong. Yeah, Chargers.
Hey,
but I could see.
Yeah,
I could see if this is off of honestly, just me throwing it out there. What if the Chargers take the other team that takes a step back, and what if one of those teams, like we just talked about in those other divisions, rises? You know what I'm saying? Whether it be the Dolphins or the Patriots, or whether it be the Ravens. We counted the Ravens. The Titans and the Colts. You know what I'm saying? So what if the Chargers is the team that takes the step back and only Denver and the Chiefs make it out of that division?
I'm going to make my prediction. It's going to shock a lot of people. Well, maybe, possibly. I think the Chiefs are going to finish last in that division because I think the other 3 teams improved that much where I think the Chiefs are going. And it's not because they're going to be bad. I just think the other 3 teams improved that much where I believe the Chiefs are going to be the 4th team in that division. So, and in terms of that,
the Broncos are going to surprise a lot of people.
I think these teams. No, it's okay. I think these teams are going to beat up on each other a lot during the season. You're going to see a lot of splits, a lot of close games.
That's what I think too.
I think there's a strong possibility only 2 of these teams make it out of that division because they're going to be playing such close games. They're going to be beating on each other all the time. That's going to maybe have a team from the AFC South or the AFC North or AFC East sneak into that other wild card spot because these teams are just going to be pounding on each other. The entire time. So I mean.
So you're saying you could see the Chargers and Denver makes it up because I just handed the Chiefs in and then I could see Denver. So Chiefs and Denver, but you could see say maybe Denver and Chargers because I have to eliminate one of those teams. You know what I'm saying? And I'm so
I'm
confident.
putting the Raiders in there. The Raiders,
You're
I'm putting
the
in
Raiders
there.
in there. Yeah.
I'm putting the Raiders in there. I really think that the Raiders are going to be a team to reckon with this year. I really believe they made some big time improvements to that franchise. So I'm
If you had to
actually picking
finish it
them to
right
be
now, what would be the standings of that?
Raiders, Chargers, Broncos, Chiefs. That's just how I feel this second. It could change depending on what each team does in the draft. But yeah, I think the Raiders will finish first, and the Chargers will be the other team to make the playoffs. I just don't know about the Broncos yet. I mean, the Broncos, I think, are going to be a good team, but I don't. Is Russell Wilson on the decline? That's the thing.
No. For me, that's the thing. For me, I think, obviously I dissed Russell Wilson a lot last year, but this year, like, I honestly think, like, I think it's going to turn around. He has a lot of good young receivers to throw the ball to. Not like he had talent. It wasn't about that. It was about the line. And I think in that situation in Denver, a new change of regime, just change the whole change for him is just going to make him a better. I think he's going to have a great ass year, honestly.
I just think that defense needs some help in the front seven. I think their front seven is a little bit weak. So I think they got to focus on fixing up that front center, and the offensive line is still a little bit shaky. They're good, but I think they're still a little bit shaky a little bit on that offensive line. And I mean, their receivers,
and especially in that
talented,
division, dude, like exactly what you were just talking about, dude. In any other division, maybe, but in especially that division with the Chiefs, the Chargers, and the Raiders, like, I feel your point.
Diella has a really good point here. Says, we'll see who the Chiefs replace Hill with in this draft. They could struggle, but I do believe they are bringing in some more firepower. If the Chiefs get Olave, they might not miss a beat. I agree with that.
That's possible.
I do agree with that.
That is possible,
It's that defense. That Chiefs defense, though, scares me. That Chiefs defense has lost some talent. And if that's what they need to focus on.
Don't they have a second and a third this year, or did they give any of those up?
I believe they still have a second and third.
Right.
Currently.
I could see them getting Olave with their first and then going defense the rest.
I know, like, it's about both sides of the ball. I'm not being dismissive here, but I got two names for you, Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes.
Right, I know.
Yeah, no, I mean,
they're still the team to beat. You know what I'm
saying?
No, I agree with you.
Ask the Bills. Ask the Bills, man. Mm-hmm. They're the team to beat.
But I mean, like Joel said, is this team gonna miss a beat if, like they say, get a Chris Olave or another, one of the top receivers in the draft? I mean, we don't know. Is that offensive line gonna stay healthy and gel the entire time? How's Patrick Mahomes gonna do without Tyreek Hill? What about the running back situation? Do you trust the running back situation to hold up?
Right.
I mean, I'm just in their defense. Their defensive line is older. They got an older defensive line. I mean, they got to supplement some younger players in there. I mean, Chris Jones is getting up there in age. Frank Clark, he's definitely not the same player he was, in Seattle or maybe his first year in Kansas City. So they need to get some guys in that defense to help out. And they lost Tyrann Mathieu. That's a pretty big loss for that defense. And Chargandrick Ward as well. Their number one corner. So, I mean, they need to supplement some guys onto that defense. So at least, give Spags some more firepower in that secondary and then the front seven. So that's where I'm more concerned. It's not even the offense; it's the defense of the Chiefs, especially going up against some of these, some of these offensive guys, some of these firepower guys in that division. When you got a Devontae Adams and a Hunter Renfrow and a Darren Waller in Las Vegas. I slipped on that one.
I love it.
You got Keenan Allen, you got Austin Eckler, and you got Mike Williams and Los Angeles, and then you also got what Denver's got. I mean, with Judy, Patrick, and Sutton. I mean, there's players out there. So, I mean, they got to supplement that defense because teams are going to be throwing on them if they can't get a pass rush.
How many of you guys think the Vikings are a sleeper? I don't think Kirk Cousins
has a really, really good team. Like, to be honest, guys, I didn't really follow, like, the Vikings offseason moves. But the Vikings have a championship-level team. At least they did last year. I don't know if they lost anybody, but, like, the Vikings are
one of the most underrated moves. Yeah. The most underrated moves they made was getting Zadarius Smith. They signed Zadarius Smith to pair up with Danielle Hunter. So that was actually a really good move for them to shore up that pass rush.
Yep.
I was
just saying that, but it all depends on Kirk Cousins. if he wants to play well.
It depends on health too.
Yeah, I don't
That is true.
really like Kirk Cousins. And I don't like
Me
the guy.
too.
He's probably a really great human, but like he definitely that whole 83, 87 million guaranteed, I'm gonna do this and that. It's like it's harder than it seems, you know. You just can't go out there and win this championship. You know what I'm saying? Like it takes a lot.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I love that. Let's get it.
You know what I'm saying?
Anyhow, a team that I think is going to actually perform this year, regardless if Tua is their quarterback or not, they have an excellent head coach, and they just got Tyreek Hill. And okay, he's maybe not excellent. He didn't even play a coach an NFL game yet. But dude, I just think that it wasn't only Kyle Shanahan, man. He was the guy that actually executed the one game in San Francisco. And like, if you think about like, I just think he's a genius in Mike, and like. With Tyreek Hill, bro, like that's boss moves. That's boss moves right there. You go out there and you get Tyreek Hill and watch Miami surprise a lot of people, and it's all up to you, Hawaiian, to get it done to her.
I agree with the deal. Like Cousins is what he is. I don't trust Cousins at all.
Mm-hmm.
I think the Vikings they couldn't get anybody else, and bring in as a quarterback, so they were pretty much stuck with Cousins. So I don't trust him at all.
Yeah,
I think Justin Jefferson's a bad situation.
He's going to be doing a Stephon Diggs here soon. The one went to Buffalo. This one needs to come to New York next year. Come to New York next year.
Yes, please.
We'll take you in New York. Come to New York.
Come to the city.
That's right. Because if we can get what's his name from the Washington condoms, whatever the hell they're
Commanders. We got you though.
If we can get that wide receiver there for
McLaurin.
McLaurin for a third, and Kenny Galladay. Oh my God, him and Justin Jefferson.
Oh, stop it! Don't get my hopes up.
You're spoiled if you get Justin Jefferson.
I want it.
Can you imagine a team with a Terry McLaurin, Justin Jefferson, Kadarius Toney? Oh man.
Oh yeah. God, I have dreams.
Yeah.
Apparently you do.
Dreams.
I have a dream.
This is why you do drugs. You have really good dreams. No, don't do drugs.
Don't do drugs.
Don't do drugs.
Drugs are bad.
Right.
Drugs bad.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm starting to get Madonna stuck in my head now. Thanks a lot, guys.
Are you living in a material world, Joe?
Yes, I am living in a material world right now. Thank you very much. I hope you all have that song stuck in your head, too.
Are you going to Vogue next?
Like it out like a vampire.
Joel's going to start voguing right on
the funky chicken.
How funky is your chicken?
Hey.
How loose is your goose?
Hey.
Don't you dare start shaking your caboose on the stream.
Hey.
Please don't.
Hey.
Joel, I've only got one word for you. Pause, man.
Yeah,
just pause.
You got the whole stop sign that says pause too. Hell yeah, I love it.
Oh, you saw the stop sign?
Yeah, try it up on screen again, please.
Put it up on screen. All right.
That was nice.
Pause, man. Just pause.
Good. So good. Good job, Joel.
Thank you. I'm proud of that. I'm not gonna lie. You're gonna be seeing a lot of that. People are gonna be irritated. God damn, I don't want to see the hippie or pause.
I think the pause thing is genius. I think it's a perfect thing to implement into the.
And give Pat the credit for that idea. He's the one that, and Lou with the pause, and Pat with the
idea.
Little 3-second snippet.
I mean, Pat's already got the ejection button for when let's get out of line.
Injection button? Hold on a minute.
Not injection.
Pause, man. Just pause. No injections around here with 4 dudes. I'm sorry. I just ain't gonna talk like that.
What the hell?
No, what the
back
hell?
to the gulag with you.
Not for sure.
Hey, you're the one that said that had to do with the sausage fest.
I was not talking about no sausage fest.
Yeah,
real fast, guys. Zach said the Timberwolves had a woman try to glue himself to the court.
What? Excuse me? A woman tried to glue themselves to the
Oh
fort?
my, wrong with people.
Okay.
And then, absolutely, Bills, we have to do a Big Blue Crew Fantasy Football League draft.
You got to get a hold of us, Wales, so that we can all get together and do the draft. But we got to wait, don't we?
Yeah, fantasy football, Joe. We should
Right.
have a
There's
fantasy
going to be
football.
10 of
Absolutely.
us.
We should do a 14-team league.
14, but I can only get 10 on stream.
No. Just a draft. Like we don't have to.
Yeah.
You only can do 10, huh?
Yeah.
Well, we can do.
I suck so much
at
at fantasy
stream. We can
football.
rotate.
Do what?
Because 10 is too easy. 10 is too easy. We need to make it tougher. I
10 is
like
too
14.
easy.
I like
Listen.
14-team leagues and 12-team leagues.
Listen, okay.
Yeah, no to 10.
Hey, you know what? $100 is a whoop your butt in fantasy football, and I've never
100
played a day in my life.
$100 buy-in, I'm down. $100
$100 buy-in. Okay,
Let's get it.
that's right. And just like
$100
you,
buy-in. Big Blue Crew Fantasy
that's
Football
right.
League.
And then when I pay you, you might look at me kind of funny, but trust me, the next time you play Monopoly, you'll be $100 richer.
Yeah, we used to play Monopoly for real money. I shit you not. The games would sometimes go for like 3 hours. We'll pause it. We'll leave the board. Whoever's homie's house we was playing at, we'll come back the next day and finish.
Hey,
that's facts.
Yeah, I put my money on Wales.
No money.
Okay, no to 10. Man, what?
Yeah,
I can only get 10 people on stream.
Well, we can do a 14-team league and we can just rotate people. We'll draft live and we'll just rotate people.
I agree. No money.
No money's
I was just giving Junior here.
No, I'll probably just.
I love fantasy football.
I know.
I love DraftKings too, dude.
I'm gonna smoke you. I'm gonna
today, Junior.
Oh, yes. Because we're also
don't forget, youngster.
Now, don't forget, we're still working on it in the background. But we're going to have a panel and everybody's going to be picking teams. So you're going to be dedicated one goddamn day a week.
You talking to me?
Yeah, I'm talking to you. We're going to have where all of us that are on video, we have a channel, and we're going to go through each week and pick our teams. Who wins, who loses.
Okay, I got you.
Okay, and then at the end of the year, you're going to get a trophy that you
you can just
whatever
ship that trophy to me now. You ship that trophy to me now. That's
I'm getting it made, and it's going to retain here for a long time.
Yeah, ship it to me now.
All right,
I'll be the first name on that trophy. I'll be that first name on that trophy real quick.
Right. Yeah, none of that. We all got to be live on stream at the same time and doing that way we can go, why are you drafting him, nutsack?
Absolutely. I'm down.
Yeah, exactly.
And about that trophy, I'm not trying to flex right now, but I did say Bills. I did say Bills, Rams, Super Bowl pick, and I did say Rams win it at the beginning of the season. And I only lost 2 playoff games that I bet on.
Hey,
I mean, like, my numbers is pretty good all season. So make sure when you make the trophy, just engrave my name so you don't have to waste the time sending it back.
Yeah, okay.
You are cocky as hell right now.
My God,
I am competitive.
The poop is getting so deep in here. I'm going to need chest readers. Okay, hip boots just ain't going to cut it.
I'm a very competitive.
Wow.
Oh man, I did not need to hear that one.
That's funny.
So you just probably signed your place in last place for now. After just saying that.
Hey, I'm just
after declaring saying you're going to go all the way to the top, you're going to go right down to the bottom.
Right. I just jinxed myself.
Where there's smoke, there's fire. Okay, because when the smoke clears, you're going to be seeing the light. Okay.
We have the receipt right here.
The light.
Remember the date.
The light. I'm going to put something on you, Mr. Clean won't take off.
Please don't.
What do you?
Please don't. He says.
That's what is the max you can have on StreamYard?
I can have 10 people on StreamYard.
Can't you have more than that?
I get it, but we got to be able to be in the same chat, and you can only have 10 people.
Yeah, you can only have 10.
That's the problem.
It gets tough too when you have so many people on the panel, and then you gotta one by one by one by one.
I mean,
by
I don't
one
want to
by
have
one.
to be.
All right, you're
I
out.
don't want to.
Come in.
Oh my god, put up the last
I don't want
comment,
to
Joel.
have
That's
to
the
be
best.
drafting guys off the freaking practice squads, okay, or the might be hired squad.
Dilla's
All
comment.
right.
Awesome. That's
I don't
funny.
know who those guys are.
What did Dilla say?
Zoom? He goes live at Zoom.
Then Zoom? I don't know. Never zoomed. I
Let's see.
zinged and zanged, but never zoomed.
Zoom.
Yeah.
I never zoomed before. Zooming anything.
3/4 of
zooming in
Zion's
is the
roster
car.
will be hurt
That's a
6
good
games into the season after saying all that. LOL.
Well, you gonna draft all Giants, Zion?
No ways. That's stupid. I'll probably have one Giant on my team if that. Probably tell draft out defense.
Let me guess. Saquon Barkley.
Nah.
No, it'll probably be Tony.
You're not gonna take Barkley? Yeah, I was gonna say Tony next.
Tony.
It'd be kind of funny if you take. Riggs.
I'm trying to
you
see
take
if you
Riggs,
can,
and he actually has a healthy season.
Has his best season of all time.
That'd be all irony right there.
Ooh, that was a good one.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Y'all ready over there?
No,
Good?
virgin lungs. First time.
Shit.
Virgin lugs. And
Woo!
what's the cure for that?
It's cherry pop.
I have to look into that.
Look into what?
I don't know if you can do it OBS, but I think if I can get up to 12 or at least 14 people on stream, that'd be awesome. If not, yeah, let me look into that.
Okay. We're counting on it just like Lewis for
It's
his
not like,
intro.
I was just about to say it's not like Lou's intro, but yeah, you can't have
I was gonna probably show up and be like, "Yo, Zion, where's my intro?"
We don't want to record
gentlemen,
it, NYG. We want to do it live. That's the thing.
This,
we don't want
this right here is the reason why you don't volunteer for nothing. Okay? That's why you don't volunteer.
Life got busy. As soon as I said I'll do it.
Right.
I have my time on my hands now. And Rick took it over. So God bless Rick. People go sub up to Rick's channel. This man talks about technology, about the future, about psychedelics, about a lot of things. So go check out Rick's channel. He talks about life.
Klitsch. I think that's how I say your name. Klitsch?
Yes.
Klitsch?
I would say Clutch.
Thank you for being here, man.
Welcome to the chat, Klitsch.
Like and subscribe, man.
Thank you for coming in.
I'm on the road to 400.
Yes, sir.
First question, will James Bradbury get traded soon? Now, that's something we haven't talked about as a timeline. I kind of figured maybe just before the draft or the night of the draft.
Yeah,
that's what Miz said too. I could see.
So, would you consider that soon, or do you think it'll be after the draft?
I mean,
that means like in 2 weeks. That's soon. Like after the draft or before the draft? After the draft, like, do you see James Bradbury on our roster next year?
Only if he gets extended.
No, if we draft Sauce Gardner, no.
I mean, yes, I that's the thing too. I mean, if we extend Bradbury, does this roster, think that Bradbury is going to be good on this team and he's going to fit the system for not only this year but the year after? Because, like Pat said earlier, if we extend him or restructure his contract, we can't cut him after this season. He's going to have a bigger hit on his cap. So,
right.
It's a tricky one with Bradbury because the longer he's here, the more it feels like he's not going anywhere. He's going to stay on the roster, but I really don't know. I mean, it's a very good possibility they might decide to hang on to him and, try to cut some of the others, cut some other players on this team to get that cap money for the draft picks, so they could, like we mentioned before, if they think Leo Williams is a part of the future, they can try to cut him. They can try to restructure him and keep him on the team for at least next year too. So there's a bunch of different angles they can go with this. So it's all really going to depend on who they think is not only going to be part of the team this year, but who they believe is going to be, going to be solid and fit the system on defense for this year and next year. So it's something's got to give though in the next couple of weeks. That's the thing. So we're definitely going to find out in a couple of weeks what's going to happen.
I wouldn't mind being live and doing it. I mean, it might be a 4-hour stream, but damn, it'd be fun.
I would just moderate.
Do it live.
If we went live for it, would you guys, if you're not going to be in a draft, would you like to watch one being done? Maybe then you might be interested in trying one. Well, that's what I'm asking. You've never done fantasy, but if we were to do a live fantasy draft and show you how that works, and then maybe you get into a fantasy yourself, a fantasy league, pause.
Nobody was thinking that, Joe.
I know.
Put yourself on that one right at the end.
Yeah, I guess it is me and Lou and Pat that are okay. You guys are kind of mellow. That's not fun. But if you watched us do a fantasy draft and everything and how it works out, would you guys like to see something like that live? No, I got one, sure. Hey, I think it'd make great because I think I know who out there has how to do a fantasy draft or watch a live fantasy draft. I gotta stop giving away goddamn ideas on live stream. Lou, I need you healthy. Slap me. I know people are watching. Slap me.
I need you to help me slap me.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lou, give him a slap of inspiration. Maybe I'll pick somebody that's actually going to be good. With Joel, his first pick in the NFL fantasy draft, classified 3F with Joel, picks Mike Glennon.
Exactly. Pause, man. Just pause.
And with the second pick in his draft, Joel picks Antonio Williams. I think so. Man, why are you gonna? I've been paused like 4 or 5 times. You're gonna give me PTSD from that.
On the pause graphic.
Hey, not with us talking.
I'm gonna go to sleep tonight, seeing a red stop sign.
There's a timer though. There's a timer on it. So
remember, okay, with us talking, the stuff does go longer because we're gonna have to talk at least an hour and a half before this starts. Okay, because there's gonna be a lot of smack talking.
Absolutely.
All right. Then we got the smack talking afterwards. All right.
That's gonna be the best part is watching you guys talk smack the entire time to each other.
There's never, ever anything, whatever you're doing, there's never, ever too much pausing. You cannot pause enough, especially around me.
Pause.
Right. Okay.
Never.
I'm waiting for you.
Let's get it.
Okay.
I'll moderate it. I mean, I don't mind moderating.
You want to be a part of it, Jeffrey?
No, I'm not really a fantasy person.
I'm not either. I got roped into this crap.
Jeffrey's going to be the guy that announces the picks. He's going to commentate it. Give his opinion on you have to find
I would be so down for doing that.
So, like, Jeffrey's going to be with another person. Namir, do you want to commentate it? And you guys
sure, because I've never done. Yeah, I'll commentate it with Jeffy, me and him.
Hey, listen, we can only have so many people on. I'd rather just have the people on that are going to be playing. So
that is true, though,
because you get too many. It's bad enough we got 14 people talking shit. Okay. So
it's true.
And then somebody trying to pick.
Your guy sucks. No, your guy sucks. No, your guy sucks.
Yeah.
You don't know how to draft. I got an MVP guy. Your guy's gonna get hurt the whole time.
That's right.
Your guy's gonna be a great player. You suck. You suck. You suck. Yeah. Okay, Dave Matthews. Nobody got that one.
Oh yeah, you know. Oh, you notice there's a pyramid on the mountain behind you.
Right up top.
Yeah. Listen, you come on for the fights. You can come on. You don't have to have your camera on. All right.
Yeah, just do it with whatever your picture is. You don't have to be on camera, Wills. It's all right.
Right. Yeah, more than likely, but I still got to contemplate being able to draft an Eagles or a Cowboys player. Okay.
Oh, dude, I draft Cowboys players and Eagles players all the time, though.
I can't do that. I can't.
Listen,
I can't.
the hatred runs shallow with that
I
one.
played a lot of DraftKings. That's why, Jeffrey. Sometimes they just have good matchups.
I can't do it.
Especially when
Man,
Lamb goes off.
If
I
I,
just-
I
I
mean,
don't have
if I had
enough
to pick
hours
somebody
in
like
the day.
Jalen Hurts and I got to root for him,
Oh, yeah, we don't go.
that's the thing too. You got to take so much
Thanks,
time to
Jalen
set
Hurts.
up your team, make your lineups and everything every week. Like if you have to make in-season
That's right.
trades, it's like it's a job to do a fantasy football team. It's tough. It's like a big time job, especially when it comes to. And then you got Thursdays and you got Mondays and you got Sundays to worry about, and then the end of the season you got Saturdays. It's a lot of work to take care of a fantasy team.
Yeah.
It's just like
Yeah. That's what
it's-
I don't want to. Hey.
yeah, that's
Hey.
it too. I mean,
Hey. Like I said, you just have to
can't do
talk.
it.
Okay, I sound funny too, god damn it. So don't think,
First
Dude, I
is
hated
Brett
my voice.
Kiesel, now you need a draft live stream.
you hate your
You
voice?
twisted my arm.
Yeah, I used to hate my voice.
I don't care anymore. I'm just too old.
I hate my voice. I sound like
Facts.
Don't care.
I sound like
That's
And
why I
I'm
said I
not
used to hate my voice.
I'm not gonna lie. Okay, it might seem weird, but like how Wales has that accent, I could listen to people with an accent like that talk
Dude, I
for
love
hours.
accents, bro.
Hours. I mean,
Me
too.
hours. I love
me
it.
too.
It's just interesting to me, how we're using the same words, but he'll roll his tongue a little differently or for a word. I mean that
I'm
does
so
it.
happy I don't
Like I
have
said,
an
I'm weird. Hey,
accent.
Mission Man, what's
Are you a
good?
fan of proper English?
Proper. You mean
What's
the
up?
high
Yeah.
and tidy?
Yeah.
Joel and
Yeah,
Jeffy and
same.
Zion.
got
I don't
more-
have an accent,
You
even though my
okay?
parents are from India. So, woohoo! I'm so happy. I
You
was
got
born
an
and raised in
accent.
Chicago.
It sounds like Jersey to me. You
You
got an
That's what I'm saying.
accent.
I
It
got a
sounds like
Jersey
Jersey.
accent.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
you got an accent. Don't kid yourself. I
Listen to
I
man, I
sound
love
like
it.
a
I got a
farmer out in
Jersey
the back
accent, but I
40.
don't got an Indian one. So I'm so happy
No, I
about
do
that.
know.
You got the Jersey accent. We all have it.
Threats me. I'd rather hear the other one.
It's funny that I don't got the
Oh,
Indian one. My parents have it, but I don't.
This is
So
my
I'm so
quickie
happy.
mark.
I'm so happy because I don't have. That's
This is
awesome,
my.
man.
This
I
is
got
my
an accent. I
quickie
have the
mark.
North Jersey accent.
Yeah, I am picking you from the bottom of my rectum. Yes, no.
Oh man, did you get that from the Simpsons?
Yes, no. That's good squishy, isn't it? Yes.
That's awesome.
Jesus.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
squishy. Oh my
That,
god.
yes,
Hey,
that's
but-
a good
Oh,
squishy.
I'm
where do you
hungry.
get
I
this
know you
stuff
I'm
gotta get
from?
yourself
sorry.
something to eat. You guys are
Papu was my
amazing.
favorite on The Simpsons. I don't know the way he would walk around and the lines that he was just my favorite.
I have
Out
to
of
head out
all.
though.
I love
You
the
guys have a good
Oh,
one.
scientist.
sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna go eat.
Yeah, go call Lou.
No, yeah, I need to
So
call
he can
Luke
call
too.
you a dumbass too.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then that being said,
Dumbass,
Hey.
where's
have
my
a
intro?
good night. Thanks for holding it down, chat,
Hey.
and y'all champs. And
Good
let's
luck
get
to
it.
your Heat too,
Yes.
Zion.
Appreciate it.
Good
Good
luck
luck
to
to
your
the
Miami
Nets. Let's
Heat.
get it.
Thank
Same,
you.
same to
Have a
your
good night,
Brooklyn
bro.
Nets. Let's get it.
Yep.
You guys have a good one.
You too. Thank you,
Thank
Mission.
you. Thank you.
We try to stay up later and late, lately it's been hard, but we've just been having such a killer conversation, talking about this, that, the other thing, a little bit of football, a little bit of food, I'm glad you could
It's
make it though. What?
It's always good when you could change up the conversation to different things
Right.
and you still have like yourself a really
Yep.
good
Yeah.
convo going back and forth with the chat and amongst the panel.
Well,
I mean,
all
it's,
right,
it's
you
good
too,
stuff.
Diella.
Have a great night, Diella. Thank you for
Yeah.
coming by tonight. And hopefully Pat's doing all right too.
Yeah, I'm
So,
hoping
that's
Pat's
the
all
good
right.
thing
I
right
haven't
there.
heard
Hopefully
nothing
Pat's
from him.
doing
Of
all
course, if you're gonna sit out there in your shorts, a Bermuda top this is cool with a mixed, fruity drink in your lawn
Yep.
chair watching a tornado. Goofy.
It just makes me think of that movie
Yeah.
Twister.
Oh,
You
where they
remember
ruined
the movie Twister?
Oh yeah, where they ruined that truck. No problem.
Yep.
Yeah, especially at the end of it. That's scary as hell. When you see something like that. That was That was another one of
No.
those movies that like freaked you out when I was younger in the
Yeah.
90s. Oof. I'm telling you.
See, I live
Does
in
anybody
Western
else
New
have any
York.
football questions?
I don't have tornadoes here. We
We
have
don't
what
really
they call
have them either
microbursts.
down by.
No, you just
We
get
don't
them.
really have
Sometimes
them
come
that
up the
much as well
shoreline.
down by Jersey.
I
We get
no,
the
we
Yeah.
had Jeffy.
Very
Did we not
rarely
have
though.
them a couple of times? I
yeah.
get alert.
I think it's more towards like more like towards the western part of New Jersey by where the farmland is. You really don't get it a whole
Right.
lot by like the shore
Right.
area.
The flat.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's very
Yeah,
rare
that's
it
true.
happens. We just get hurricanes. You get the flatland is where the tornadoes usually occur. Hence why it's so
Right.
common it happens in the Midwest. So, yeah, we mostly just get thunderstorms a lot. Like constantly, you get thunderstorms over here. You know, occasionally you get your hurricane, but nothing really as severe. Even blizzards
Right.
are
That's
not as
true.
common unless you go like more towards the the city area, or even more towards like the western part of New Jersey.
You that I
Stuff like
agree.
that.
Oh my goodness. I just looked at the clock. Wow.
Yeah, I didn't even
Trying to
realize it's already past. It's only almost 12:30.
I know. Woo! Got another show tomorrow night. Hopefully Pat has power. If not, be right back here tomorrow. Either me or Lou. If Lou's up to it, he might do it. I was
Hopefully,
hoping to
Lou's
see
gonna
him
feel a lot
tonight.
better.
But I'm glad he was watching. I know he's in the background watching. Feel better, my guy. Get some sleep. Keep taking those showers.
Trying my best to be a good co-host. I'm trying my best to be the standing co-host for Joel.
Right? Yeah. Me too. I can
Nothing.
deal with 3 foot of snow and
Nothing.
live. I got a shovel.
Hip
No
hooray!
lie.
I don't have to shovel.
Right. Save that question for next time. We're gonna stop it right here and call it a night. I want to thank everybody who's been here
And
watching all
everybody,
night. I
yep.
appreciate it. You know, the support, the friendships that we're making in the chat room. I love this type of stuff. Jeffrey, thank you for being here. Nimmer, thank you so much for coming on. Pat, we're
No
praying
problem.
for you. Lou, we're hoping that you get better. Jaylay was on. Zion was on. It was a great night all around. It was actually better than what I thought it would go. I kind of figured we were just going to have a lot of dead air, not knowing what to talk about. But you guys have any last comments, concerns, questions, thoughts?
My comment is to everybody. I don't know if Zion sent it over, but everybody follow me on Twitter. I'm there. I'll drop my Insta if anybody wants to follow me, but follow me on Twitter. I am thinking about a YouTube channel. I might start in summer or probably. So,
Okay. All right.
yeah. Zion has sent it over to everybody, I believe. So just follow me on
Okay.
Twitter.
Jeffrey?
I mean, nothing really. I mean, I hope everybody has a really good night. Please stay safe. And if you guys have it, if you want to follow me on NYG Jeffy T 3285, just dropping some Giants, Brooklyn Nets, New York Mets, WWE, and even like some random ass videos you'll never really see, or some shorts. So yeah, just pretty much that. I hope everybody has a very safe night. Let's go Giants. Hopefully the news starts picking up a little bit more in the next couple of weeks. So thank you very much for having me on the panel, Joel. Everybody in the chat,
No problem.
thank you for coming by the stream tonight.
No problem. Again, thank you. So till tomorrow night, 9:30. It's gonna be either on mine, Lou, or Pat. It all depends. I don't know yet. We're experiencing some technical difficulties with the Big Blue Crew, but we'll get them worked out for you folks and get back to everything. You know, everybody, like, let's go. All right, let's go Giants.
Yep.
Y'all have a great night, and hopefully you have a great day tomorrow.